Booker of Big Bite in Tamale. Get well soon. Chris Owusu, aka Booker of Big Bite. It's from Kabila to you. Yankwa Humana Sumra, Lord Walla, Lord Wahumana, so Lord Marching.
Hey, come Mr. Fakai.
Yamia don't book on elsewhere.
Yamia chain.
Yamia see.
Yes, me too, Catchena, Kwame in Porto. Me text messages and say, who kind? The Porto P, a back, kind mammy, I.
Mate.
Minia, yeah, sir, such a gory accident in Kintampo. Now, Porto P, instead of us taking deeper reflection to see how this kind of accidents may be kept, you know. No media may want to say reactionary decisions are taken because many abroche are on what do carried roads. Look, greyhounds in America, these huge buses in Europe, UK, and so they all get into accidents. That notwithstanding, no, this is an accident, and it is time. Like people are engaged in our road safety commissions, people with driving experience, to examine, probe or investigate the cause of this kind of accident. Now, you see about the party right to information bill. Yes, many one being portion here beside who say, "Our friend Nana Oyelita Ebaniseng no Obedani a minister of state. One year business assembly because me kai pass 2010 only Prince Derek Ajayi they marched on parliament to go and demand the passage of the right to information bill, and from there she was poached. Nana Oyelita was actually poached from her core duty as a human rights lawyer to become a minister of state. And why na right to information bill no a term a ton zoom. And the young people said, dear won't take na ekoba no sa na se manya sa kwanye yusua. Menia President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo tiemia. That young konkotina ho ye ni NDC for konkotina nkoshe sa vigilante asem no. And who here? Because NDC are not ready to do anything to make our lives better in this country. We time free reconciliation.
So only say you name Rebbe, sir. So make your point.
Mercy Reconciliation Commission to cast for seat recently, and then you see that NDC they have tricks, and if you play into their hands, they ruffle you all together.
Martin Lord, yeah, say you feel Yanko Dansoman, AJ one humano so AJ matching. AJ matching.
Yeah. I can try.
Meet you.
Mamma chair was
Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah, mamma. Dinner, I'm not going to I went down. Now, the Danko father, or young friend, second of the two animals. And okay. I will be an Papa Nobama. Would be to the show of Mr. John Drummond, Mamma. I can't take Ghana for them. I'm worried. I can afford the say, yes, Mother Yansa and Smana Mountain. Papa no my Yamala and Yama Ghana for Yanuna Dia. Yamuna Yama Aircraft Papa. Will you be? No, Magunta. No, I tell you, the Nadu Danko Kufado no MC, no. I want to mention that it's not what Chanta Market here. We must to go on my iPhone, Papa. Would be able to be a say, just fighting here, and not just fighting here, individual ability. Never MC, you know, against Central. Well, yeah, I give it here. If I know this on the area, about what here MPP, and your button allowed to them cocoa for the penny for. After so much your movie will be up at the store. I can't let the government panel, our best person. What say, what Pata, dear, you know, yes, sir, and you know, Japadia, I think the home family. London, and your own answers, self balances from many panel. I'm a source for account money panel. Look at our boy, Ayaka, and a stranger friend. egwama akekia egwama onyobi amwa no de base tana na do dan kwakwo for na juma wa yin nyina so mamman na ni ankonwa MCs no ani ne pebu ma ajachi ajase nyina o ma MPP aya on popular the best pen for so many agonta me ba na me ba dollar so agonta me ma se ade beti ma bo ga man se da bia meka na yampa ni fonbo ma jai anko school a me ni mo ma ni classmate nti me kan so ma babo man na obi amfa dama ma fo bi fo mo mama go man kan ana na aho waje man fa na fe ate sala benezi fo bi aw mo iska dollars a shata is mo de ko taska mo bi ya mo de ma state no ana ta ma sa de ko kan ma mo the same go fo mo go me ma wo mo so man economy a yeso aho wo bi sa ne ma be bi e dia na ye aho go no agonta government mediation service no them to san kan Nigeria fo bi e show mo kaswa Sadan McKay, the system commercial my commercial at the Vovo, now came back one and our community. With the gun immigration service, or minor then home to office, and home you and consume your woman. The mom can open your best and pay for. Now, not the dog for the one much man and Yana with my Wapa would be a Juman 1 million more or mine after Yaki King and Cafe Command Pie, a bag I can one man. Tango for none of the temperature and another buy one year to make ya. One baba born working. It is tango for no come from. No more but some bet my my Ghana. I'm a Ghana to animal panel. Or for moments, they say, will be a so many miles. I won't saw the woman and almost so man to Mochaco. At the end of my money, at the best of the MP penny for. I'm more money in the home or near my baby. I'm sorry, I'm not now. I would tell you been a real We've been talking to my, we've been talking for my, I am near to one to say. Your person MPP no my Ghana to an amapa. And just for that, the beginning question, yoga, but the question, Koneko, a month for the other, a month for share, a month for ye, moving up here, a Juma Ben Moya, a Juma discovered a more, a gen of the Mamos.
Aje, Mamenasi, why? Medasipi, a Jena Martin and Kana, in free on the uncle, Domi John marching.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, John Pachamani, Kaka, you.
Yamea Domo, Free Domin.
Pacho you.
And Panciano SCO, Bono East, any central region. Yamet Nakase, Yankopon, on Fowl Mina crying. Now on Chichir, a Busian Nare. But Minia Braquame. The person who call Assembly and so, OA, second to Laura, second to 1, Anna, VIP. And a metro man. Such stations with me and Sano. The medium forehead wire and power. Emergency doors are. In case of emergency, a beer, everything a personal. A yaw loading yama, a good door. And I will have 15 a beer. The free back seat, and pose a fat, and no one a beer. I know what I say in conjunct and kitty now a passenger as I see. The certain way the only in our pursuer and Kaeda Bois a quantum for 7. Yeah, you're too quiet airport the far journey and Kaeda Bois and Pa. And I pay Mamentia, my communication director, honorable Wabina Samoa Baby, I will be a Metiam.
John Wadome, Edasiano Pay 0302248787 0302257900 and I say 0302257901. Odromachi.
Open me, Joe.
Patriot you.
You would say. Open in the imagine that you come in Castle Radio. Because there is a demonstration, you get here, you're in this painful. Imagine the main casa. Now, so, man, some no local accident on my $2 and some more for what I'm saying in our ministry. Okay, Morocco, we are crying. The best, the Ministry of Roads and Highway. Okay, sir, this is baby and some capos corridor. Another, this is Caswa, maybe see Marco the Rambo, you may say, come. Open lines, get car. What do you say to open the video you want them? Into say, Cardia says, and as a cardia so light of this will be named one, let's will build a bar. Now, so can light you on yet, my papa. Open up, what's your water, man? If I'm Bocana, what's a light of this will what them? Oh, you have your wisdom. Oh, you have your wisdom farm of my Ghana. Hey, your ministries view or another institutions view what's the war. No one can war. Not the piano, my gun, and they used to open in them also. Taking my quantity, is a quantity. Oh yeah, March last year from 2016. The same thing that Nipa 71 was said it movie. Oh yeah, who's them on my Ghana? Into Nipa woman who put your tax. My yasha that woman more minus to my name. That's a accident no double cum repair. Open oh yeah, who's them now dollars and some yes, friend another than Kuano. Yes, Remo, because opening say yes, I don't one who was in. Into your address in chair. If you are moved up by our William, yes, sir, you got $1 no local, no taxi drivers at a tree, no bread, you woman. Open Kwame, not some other folk, because we can't have simple boo. And I said, the berry, say, Namoko walk at them the 1.5, 1.3. Master Kwame, yeah, I'm a papa, much of fine, some here, America, which is the go with the rampon. I'm able to so kind. No more of them price now, no more because as the way in 80 Ghana, none of what on. Let's send the baby on now. I don't know where I'm papa. You can pay for 1 more money. No more by your jala, dollar no but from so about 2 CDO, 3 CDO, above what in a lot. Pay me that way.
Yes, so yeah, that CP or draw your fee or draw high and caught Nanabusu and Nanabusu matching.
Audition and Chama promise if I can.
Bonsoir to say.
Kwame, when you're not to the account.
And counsel.
Hey, now, Obano, I feel over train, I don't know.
Yeah, then Yamia say.
Whatever, the better, what chair war.
I'm also cry.
I mean, that's the second one, so to senior high. Also, the turn of deck. And to me, the profit of TV, and your man, so I am advanced here. As you come up for yourself, but you must be a woman from Krokana.
Amen.
Commissioner Denver, some reprimand work. Now, Rashid, a corporate regent, also the Minister Mano. Chairman, in your comment, Kakra Americans and thank you to be me, no to be. Master, conscious, more ya. Russia, STC, a drop of honor. Ministers Kwame, almost 10 years and quenching. Because all Bano, Yanina Casa. Enti, or ya share pa, or ya little mistake, the tumor, the friend, sir. Now, Kwame was since Jacob 4 years, one overpass, Nkoko overpass, Minister Savvy, Consider go, Cano, and once call your baby monster home, and Tiabaya made them with Gideon Patrol Penny, support Jacob, over Sadia, no see, I know. Now, drop a phone for Omunto Mubo. That don't you must say, but it was Sankari. But me, anything. But since TV. A school over the Simo, a Sukonu Mabi, Nasadia, or Momenti coming down Wolfu, and to do a Sakan code, more positive for them, and one would jump Barcelona, and I'm afraid a manager, now never now a pacho, now Sukonuma, who will come perform a gua. The very best is a fucking, you best on Penny Rollins, you best a Jacob, we best a President Kuado, and our former President Mahama. What will be the share to Aknepa? And Tiabaya. Young Shaka, the first one, and Nemo was in a store, not more of Mano, a bit in Aquarium, not dollar. In the Aquarium, we did yes, the maximum penny. A very young Kasuku be on my job, on my dollar piano, headmasters, headmasters, dancing to hotel, be on $20 piano, young children to a fiancé. And now, say, Banks manager, almost shut up, Banks manager for no, is $7 and go, if you are no, they are come. Go no. Into a quite no when you're a home for so say damn. And yes, and a $10 no. You see the linear because almost shut up Patigu and pass it. Now, but Jetty passer, who go South Africa, and I saw Kenya. Who you're free, I could come to national airport. Let's show who can see this year. It's all started with Penny now, Emma, because the whole corner just can, yes,
Bonjour.
Yes, sir.
Mesdames. Nana so me da say menkofa Eric whatever Eric Machin.
Yeah, that Kwame. Over.
Yami adum.
That Kwame me pacho ye komodo ogusoju.
Eric be dream.
Yo, that Kwame enwunya e pa o. Sisi ameno kase that Kwame isu tema. Mutbi tun sum 5 days. Ye nya water tank bi ampo so be supply isu. Na bakwa mo on de wa tamate no enti se new site e musi omo dan wi a na omo ye polytank na de oda bi o ya ye extension container se twabe bi asia enti compound house no so doso na bakwa me tu suma ko hwe fie mo ya so from bakwa me o bible su betumi aye na se o mba na mba ya e ya di different bakwa me anything na temafu yesu se Yes, says a bra, Bakwame, bra. Na be boy, ni ntimi ko eni because Tama is a city. Well planned city, and the Beretama. Beretama, Bakwame, Tim Patrodrin, we man why.
Martimedrium.
Yo, Benassi. Me come as some son of my mincha, Excellency John Damani Mama, Bakwame. Since your money at Timu, Pedana here, almost see Mammy and Casa. Accident this year. Shassifme on Bakwame. In Super, no drivers no go speed. Ni bisa one no checking drivers. Bakwame went to find that meaning. Schedule out to choir ambulance near the CC Kwan. Schedule police for near the Jina Kwan check speed on. Then a transport minister and Asia facade will. Omani get you. Omani see you go the other way or box side will be there. No accident me see a day now go for 8 million some life. No ye call any about saying. Then you check your phone. One and only one and no responsible. One and no check is a car there Kokrokoo. A car papa. Bibia ye na bibia ye. You go can say end this MPP. I think you kuya won. Bakwam ye kuya won. Say Ghana no inyama bi kwa uko kati siana na chese Bakwame umpo mani na so enye sa hwenko fo me na me nkola wuma na Bakwame ni yem siseme obi aka so okwaba no obeshi dwebe say na up to now yeni ma dey cause accident no na up to now yen hu dey be ko and na future plans for your roads me ni e kwa na e ba Bakwame presidency one district one party yes supporting. Since about them, Obi me make us no be see any good company in a good time. You want super people, you were ready. You were Liber Brothers near dinner. You swan in a service war. And the same company in Negu, near Kwaji Robona, near Sekudi Wachi, Kudi Doku. I think that didn't a penny for ye. On my and a couple of points, somewhere in penny for me run no money. Not just a Kojilon kick and Pono Berende for. Send the drivers issue. They are the cost of Ghana. In the moment, I tell you, Bakwame, Minokasi, Mami, share a cook with 88 Ghana. Sankofano. Bakwame, Koya check, sorry. She said 215. I think on my years, I didn't who can some common person make. Bakwame, yourself, and my free woman,
Mati Eric with us, Peace 104.3. 11 to the top of the hour. Abacha Ukumasi. Abacha Machi.
Yeah, Blapping in the day.
Yamene Henny.
Bakwame, really, the two country. Overkwame.
Yeah.
As I say, prune the Brimu Akran, but they say, what can once a Bacana and 24 year day. Because Blakwame, as I say, what's wrong in year drew over baby. Because Osha, a teacher pound for Papa, or maybe it is a Fukushima, Nico, a Kobe. Blakwame, Japan for a year, Nipa Biaon, a way advanced word. See, as I say, who's word you, Munyano, as I say, I was to approve the minimum. Blakwame, Omukrano, Japan, Omudian, sit dying, Japan. Aha, you did concrete, and then I always why you dying by way. As I say, approve the minimum. Blakwame, Ghana need Japan, you are your papa. Blakwame, me say, Africa up to Japan now, Blakwame. Japanese need free earthquake. Almost friend the scene. She say, dear, Blakwame. Say earthquake basic now, not set now. It shows it's a rainbow to him, how many machines. As I say from say, it be a earthquake basic. It's in your best say, penny for say, did you say, happy? Omuntu one among Nayan Quatra, woman, be a first time to get be made. ABC, you don't say be a earthquake basic. Nay, Yana, I want to swore. The Blakwame best penny for the Omuntu one among us, I don't know. See a dependent ankasa. That one made the Bia Mecase, Rule 54 years. I could trade it to Omokan, me say, almost first getting Ram and Blackwane. Macase, almost near Guman Bia no more yet. Blackwane, reckon Tampo, as someone is see first. I met two months really pay we own the end of the The Bia Mecase, and yet a papa and the theatre that is all. Say, Javan in the Kenya and quadricus. You better will not so black one look at trader, even more critical. Yeah, first time to say now, my Blackwane. Canada is Papa's one and send him 97. Canada is Papa's one and they send him 97. Because the Biabica said, see, I'm fast, I'm ready to Maha. So being an accident 2 times, I will say a cancer and Atlantis. Blackwane, Kaka, a car, idea, and no more Edicaka, Yensa, a Abutre, Nansania Kukubu, Yedicaka. The Biania Kufi Pebu, Yanomoshe, Gavin in the Mubu, they have to Kufu hospital. And that's why I don't have a station, no Sapataka. It was over here measures. Here they took them a phone said, so be the care young question you better land so black will be a driver obey careful it makes the road for so much traffic na so mu ye you fast measures in to na papa and accident so apart from so better driver land so and will be a good way na black one there be a car e wo kuru mu ame say vigilante no person mu gunu no e ye mpelifo no politicians and mpelifo na necessary black one say you wo kuru mu na black one vigilante ne yanga ye mu no black one ye wo ye there be a make us Ghana e Ghana bia mai black one say amaye wo mo twa ye wo nsie nyina basa basa eti so no obi timi betra afra na waka Ghana ha peace body ko won ko twa ona bo wo fuso mpofhwe e po boni a wo mo ko bo sebi black one so obi no mu wi na Manchester won ye dia on wo je ne Manchester free ni se wona ni bebro so papa enti fo nyo ma dri se o ma ni egu vigilante ka die kosi wo kuma se no kura na e wo party office no ko se no community president ba se vigilante ni yegu no se o mo ya adanko dada de e na se ni se ni we mu nsia empani fo to o mo ntu se ye beto aba wo aba kodi nko asem bia ye to wo ye fa nkoko to a da kwa me se nye empani fo na se kira wo de ba kodi san kwa asem no ti e be se empani fo se Ghana e ya sundue mai ugu vigilante aba be wini anya vigilante de be mo wini aba eti e ya dia o mo be trust o mo trust kan ye mu no because da kwa me catch all radio say boys now mo ye vigilante da kwa me obi kaso obi ku a obi boot obi ku ro abra obi ku kwa because edipa no empani fo ni bi na necessary and on my former saga and say, almost any someone, it's your best way after any ahemfo. So, almost for him, not adding you know, not 2020, but 12 by any after the other 12. That memo be so happy.
Abacha made that same from very last call and no pay anti Magi or Manos anti Magi Machi.
Yeah, Rabra Kwame.
Yana,
Manana was born away.
Yamiadum.
My Mr. Four.
Boko.
And I was free. Kwame wo boy juma I say phone lines no ya bi ne kakrama ya wa just throw you are it some we are to paste kaso mu ya mobo they try again na mo a bra Kwame me come asem so a accident ya e see walking for kwan so amata mese bra Kwame ya yure ho se enemre mu Ghana na accident bomu a na eni patwitwiri die sei na won wasi nyame won hu o man Ghana mobo won mo hwa ya kwan so bra Kwame won mo yeten won se kan na bra Kwame se o kitaka na won na manajokra won se ya the white paint no asen sign kwan no mfimfin ne ntwen enti so nipa no otra otimi so mefiri mi lem makwa halenim se de bi ni wasa enti hefo na hwa sa de ne so so ye be market line white line no ama driver ni bia hu ne line mu esi odi one na driver fo ne so enanti anajo no bra Kwame bu ho anu wo da de mesre ne sa wo ye driver ni na se wani kumudu baabi a gina baabi a wo ye ni gina na penso huru wanim ansa na obeto akwanto ne so a watoa na mo ye so metimi akọ abemu na ache onsam no akohwe akra ye besra driver fo a enanti anajo no omunya ahwe yie maye ena na masemu biem a me koso ne se bra Kwame dollar duty two traders bra Kwame obia wo ye dwadini wo kasa ne sika a wo de ye adwuma ne da so kura ne na wa brenya me no nipa no onye no kwafo so obeka no kware se duty dollar ne dey working dollar yi kosora duty kosoro adenti na poye dakwe yem tiefika mapo na poi da ho anyame abo na bode ya kekese mo ndi mu keke na ship free po so besi enkonkon so na ban sa me ji sika twitwine die ansa na wayi woni ama na so gwa ye duty free port so esa ne won watimi atwetwe won man da bia me kase toko die nyame ne mu yada mana ne ba no won wu o man no duty free port nanso watimi atwetwe ne man yi na wusi togwa wo say yes a development na akotogo ye na ye Ghana hwesa ne ya jisika twitwine die so hwebra ye bre wo man enti mesre na ado ye do no ane ye to aba ne ma no me obi anim sa me ya pipi ni ma pa ne sre na ado say duty o ma ne mra fom o ma duty mra fom kakra ma traders said de na dollar da no make dollar ho asem obi sa dent na me ya pipi ni na me de dollar na da to apampa so na me kana me nka sen me nti o man ni mu bi me de me sika na twa no fanu woyɛ deɛ yɛ a mɛbɔ waba so woanyɛ deɛ yɛ a memmɔ waba so na obi ani hɔ a bra Kwame wɔbɔ mpayɛ nna mmerɛ mu sɛ NDC for Ambra power made you my Ghana sika. Wo be a person na do send near what target near ma wo ye near ma kono. Ka wo beto amamu papa na so. Nanso si say ye pana esa modi gu akwa mo ma Ghana for ye nya ye fa ho de ni ye nya. Ye ho atsere ye. Enti mesre na nado. Wo mo ma Ghana ye nya eto aba na ma na ne mobo. Wo hu ne ye mobo ma ye dwuma ye ye no. Ye ntimi ni di ho kakra. Maslok ye ba ye. Bra Kwame ye no nyina ye bo MPP o manante kwan niema won de agu akwan mo no mentimi nkoji sika ne fa me ye adwuma ma ne ye entimi mpebiem adanti na ye MPP fo ma ne ye bo party na se mi hia bi afiri mu kwa me fa collateral mra me san ko fa guarantors mi enu meka ho ansa na menya Maslok ska dan fa fa ne betna ho a wo kenka no mi tie ni nyina Kwame mitie ni nyina so be the collateral ba dia say ni won kwan for the guarantor ba if sabi a wodi besia no no e bi esomobo a wo gi a e be bo nipa me de make na say Kwame ya bra party no nti yanso ye sika ni bi na nka ye de ye adwuma didi ho a enka be bo ayen na ma ye madwin say mo de mo ma ye sika no na emomu no busuya ye nyina ye kokromotie ne ye baako me mo mpa ye say ndisi mbra da na mom na na do wonya ne niema yie obi biara wo wona ban mu a bra Kwame won fansi se ye pamu kwamu ama Ghana fo ho akyere no na na do onyi won nyina na kwamu ntrema no oni nyamenya dwuma
yada si bebre anti Maggie and mutene kind of peace 104.3Wishing your daughter Gloria Amankra Yeboah of Gemstone's Pretty Officials happy birthday to you. Gloria Amankra Yeboah. Ese na papa no wabo.
Wabo papa why you head you cry?
Ese na papa no wabo.
Wabo papa why you head you cry? No one dem do. Why you head papa wabo chum? No wabo, no wabo.
Ese na papa no wabo.
Wabo papa why you head you cry? No one dem do. Why you head papa wabo chum? No wabo, no wabo.
Oro Voyager.
Hello.
What him say na police beat me abecho.
Police. Kwame.
Papa.
Police here, your police then I where the police ho.
Papa.
If you see police me na say me catch you say e kura no mfimfim wo wa say den kura agina mo ensuru no. Na me dey na me say o wi ase. Police. You say ka be na kura na ka me go na be me. Now the police in my family, national and Kibesi Chedi Kurumka. Within 15 minutes, can help insurance, a job at home, 15 minutes. Opa, police no omra. Tell me what happened. I am calling my organizers. 15 minutes, one my family police station. One year, you receive them. Yes. God, you're not small boys, how? You're not small boys, huh? A crown film, you didn't know, you know, one. Means slow with it.
Sir?
Now we are being chased with stones. They are approaching us. The police are also moving away from the danger zone. Quite surprising. They are unable to calm situations. Total chaos at Old Fadama. Even residents here are also running. It's getting serious by the minute. This is very bad. Police vehicles are being attacked. Police officers are being attacked. Citizens are being attacked. And we, the media, are also under attack. We are now running for our dear lives. Oh my word. This can't be happening in the 21st century. Director of Public Relations at the Ghana Police Service is here to talk to us. We are running for our lives, aren't we?
No.
We are running for our lives.
No, we are not running for our lives.
But we are running for our lives. They are pelting us with stones. And you are running as well.
I'm not running. I'm going to my car.
Yeah, but at least you are escaping from danger.
I'm not escaping from danger.
The situation is out of control, wouldn't you agree?
The police are in charge.
How in charge are they? But clearly, we are all running for our lives.
We are in charge.
But we are all running for our lives. How can you be in charge? But we are running for our lives.
I mean, you as a civilian have to run for your life.
Superintendent Safe Asata running for his life. He just joined a police vehicle and he's gone. Now we journalists and some civilians here are running for our dear lives.
The police station baby na idea begusa DC ne MPC idea police station na bakroma no ya bechi nipa bi amamrantie bi abomu dom percent police for be me sa na ya wa no machi nipa to police station the police for no ko ho ana amrantie no kwa akoyi police ni no anam ko yi omo suspect dem no na agi police for them ana em say enra kra enra BBC wo race course krofo akọ a mo de mo pe fans as ho sisi dan police focus stop mo no mo start to ebo police no ye na ebo mo ban police no ye na ebo property ho ban na say ye ti bi amoye ho ban a na efa so be na wo yeso obi a be wadwene say police station ya chi di pa ho o de o pe police station wa ko yi di pa no a me fa o say be di Kumasi police na ba be gu kroma ya ye no 1 to 1 boot to boot who say mo na mo suma ye mo asuma ma ye ne ma ye mfa nya adwuma ne ma na ye be yusu na no make us na make man ka asefo nko make am obia o te ga na say emre na crofo take police station no it say twam police force a mo be ye adwuma wa ha no it say mo ye adwuma no ma animonyam ba police adwuma mu enye say krokitwa yi mo ba gege bribe mo ba ha now the police ba twetwe bribe heart o police ni ba ha o che ba gege the crofo guys o mo ni ba bro so it se police ni so ye obi abone a o ma ya so nte na obi afa emra no enhye nsem BSFM 104.3 good to meet take
Ofie ma che
yeah jamini
apom
yankopa adom na won say
ready adom eja divine selection adiachi ya no dem
yeah den yami ase
na for you
grandpa
atchen
yamina adom
ana pay that smart jo
na wase so ama emre ya maka ya aju
come na class prefect
chairman general
Boko there.
Yeah, what dum?
You who watch it?
I want to.
I mean, you're done as. Now, Ukrum na, I want to repeat. Yeah,
Someone general.
Eh?
Yeah, some more.
What's statistics? Kakebia or ha? Last Friday, nipa more than 60. And na a show monka. Oh, Kakwenshia me nipu. You see, 50 January and February this year. Nipa grew 400.
Meaning say a statistics na wa ha no. Ewo eye I think shall go akoto. Ye from what mo kwa anase omamuni na okay. Town general said the tibia no eye arehosem. Akwanhia biara said the city bia no de nsusanso boneba na se eka ko ewuo mu na onya ne dodo saa binum de yesi wo mo ehye o mo hye dwobe
nipa be 35
asefem Chairman General wa fidie so hanmo ene miamia bebre Ghana akwanhia ho nkomodie megidi ye pa se yaka bi pa o road safety commission womo so womo statistics anase hwehwemu ya womo ye ensusuaso efiri mu ba a womo de na di bre ne bra no aposi aso ya ehwe akwantu motor traffic and transport division MTTD wonom so statistics ya wo anase djuma wo mu die ehun susuaso mu de tudwa bre ne bra no Chairman General ni nyina no enya na eyi ade papa di je say da say yen famra nya adwuma yen nipa no wonum a etwi ehyan anase wo mo ka ehyan yi ene passenger sometimes e be cry free en kasa ne ni yoye ansana obaso so yakwan Chairman General yakwan se de sitie Breni Brano se de siesie kwan no efa ye kwan a wonum ye in charge of highways ye wo asuye a wo mo adwuma no ye trasia ma ye hu se bibi asi babi ansana ya twe adwene akọ isa bia na esi na no me hu the bonuma yi bi mu se o mo ka se am say ebo ni wu ya no there was a committee set up. I was surprised to see it say na committee no mo de adwuma no mo ye wo mo adwuma no mo ye no ye friend say awon no de sem no ehe na ekoto ye ana obi charge say ye hwe na ye de wo mo report no eye adwuma ana no de ye esi wo kintampo ye se ka mienu na Chairman General wo mo epim ehia epim ye minim de aposi for hwehwemu akwakwakire say ye ya bas akese mienu etimi tese pim sa na me mpese so me speculate anase me de me bosremuka aka say madwimu ebia na yesei ni sei ye besra aposi for no hwehwemu omba ye no babia me kwakoduru no ebeda di na ye nyina ya fa mu adisuade se minim se driver for na etwi sa ahyan yi wo mote asimpo na yakototo wo ano aye hwehwemu no awie peyo anase passengers ana wo mo te sa buses mu a wo mo survive no anase wo mo tinkwam no ebi hunu ya wo betumi amaye hunumu bi efa de course on ma kwame me kan tiatia se esese ye ahwe ya kwan o twika o ye driver se wa bra minim but
I didn't be free say or brain cry bo asuban nanka so de tika na chi kra nya papa
enti no so ka ho me nanka me kan ba ho se wa bra onyam from so bia so be ka se ma bre mintimi enkoso but ni nya so se wo hunu wo ho ɛsɛ one kasa no man know thyself kwa minim the word mesia hu no wo hwɛ na sɛ adwuma bi wɔ hɔ no na sɛ ɛnya de a wobɛtumi ayɛ a wobɛtumi atrase emre tentene anaasɛ wayɛ alert emre santene bi na wode adi dwuma a ɛni sɛ wokɔyɛ adwuma a ɛbɛhia sɛ wobɛyɛ alert emre santene ebi mu ansa na obi so kora wɔ no mu a kai kwame wansua ne kan yi o tɛdɛ minua pari ne nanafori ɔwɔ ka mede aniaden matu baako mmienu mmiɛnsa mefi sɛ me expert kwan a mɛfa so de anya license kora krom ha no mo ɔman mu ha kwame ɛsɛ yɛhwɛ mu ye ɛdeɛn routine anaasɛ rigorous your friends a test ɛne ɛra ne ansa na nipa no yama no license a ekuta no sɛ ɔwɔ abodini a wotumi de etwi car efisɛ wɔn mu etwi car wohwɛ kwan so a ɛtɔ da suban bi a ebi da na di paa no challenge na obi so say na ɔkɔ he anasa de na ɔpa kyiri osi kwan mu a ɔnhwɛ benkum ɔnhwɛ nifa ɛno ane sɛ surududu wasi kwan no mu wanya abotre paa wɔ ɔman mu anu sɛ wotwi car da ne da wobenya friends problem enti ɛno so ɛwɔ hɔ suban no ansa na de to so miensa kwame ɛnam sɛ yɛnim sɛ nipa su ɛnwie pɛyonti ɛna yɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛhyehyɛ nneɛma ɛde akwan nneɛma gu akwan mu sɛ menam a yɛbɛcheck me yɛbɛregulate me enti regulatory agencies regulatory bodies no ɛyɛ police MTTD for ɛyɛ road safety commission for Ghana yɛwɔ private institution there but kwame in a way ɔmo adwuma mo yɛ nyinaa ɛyɛ public ɛyɛ GPRTU ansana yɛwɔ private one bi so aba ɔmo mo te ɔmo free GPRTU protoa enti saa ɛyɛ akuo mienu soso am say TUC kra no wo hwɛ organized labor wɔn wɔ representation ɛwɔ hɔ enti TUC so ɛba mu sɛ ɛdɛn na yɛyɛ sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛka ɛyɛ akwantuo ho nsɛm ɛne ahyɛn anamuntu a stakeholders ɛwɔ mu Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Roads ne nyinaa no sɛ ne yɛhyia atoatoa sɛ saa nneɛma yi no yɛbɛsɔ ano ansa koraa na ɛbɛsi a asi na kwame deɛ mɛka a mefi sɛ hu ya me paa ɛyɛ post accident management and I say handling sɛ ne ɛsi yɛ no obi aka kyerɛ ebusa me sɛ ɔno ne nsa ka mfoni ana video sini bi na ɔnka ɔde kyerɛ me ana me sɛ mesrɛ no menhwɛ akwanhyia si no obi duru hɔ no chairman general
yes kwara
de ehia ne pa ne sɛ ɔbɛma obi ahunu sɛ ɔwɔ smartphone a yɛtumi twa video a ne pictures yɛ very good sɛ nipa no ahoyɛhia wɔ mu akɔm ɔyawa wɔ mu teɛ esu wɔ mu su apini a wɔ mu die no ɛmfa ne ho enti akwanhyia ne si yɛ naa no yɛdwe sɛ ehia sɛ yɛbɛdwene ho sɛ yɛde nipa no bɛkɔ hospital no nobody cares about that. I'm not making case nobody. In fact, a lot of people don't care about that. Or in fact, one more the opinions of obenya pictures, obenya video, and they are sending. Now the way they Sanyamano see a trend. Now say phone CB on say o setting say picture na ba na one download do cry and one it me then where the phone so over photo gallery na pictures go eti chese o ya ho hwe enye. Why? Adey. Ansa na bi no so kra wo hono ma asem asi saa no. Afa na omo de omo kopa bibi afa.
Deeper subai.
Krono and awokobo. Wo koye saa de na eye krono na wobo. Se wo ye se wo bo nipa no na wo to site to omo botom ni ade krono na wobo. Wo ye kronfo. Wo ye kwamukafo. Enti chamaje na eye niam bia ye nsu ne emban edimu akotene pa ye attitude ye suni emban ena ayi enhihye ye di agu akwan mabobɔ ne nyina bi so me de manu besi wo sa asemi no challenge de me kan nyina ne say abusuafo a wo mo hwe wo mo adehye nyina ye mo yakọ na oman no so yemfa mu asuade mahu statement bi
efi na mpese wo hope cry na me de say o kan no maybe a BCB say ya baka satin look at that same
ndi kwame kroma oma yi me say oman mu hanmo afidie su kase na say onua ketwa eya ya meden kakra
ya baka sasa
because ense hwe kwame ense mu egu ayi krata yi so a ye bedi hu komo emu de na ye foforo de on na ye nkada enti ya na me busa me ho say ye kasa say ye pese ye kasa keke ana emeden say ye kasa ye mfamu adisuade ye mfamu nyansa ye mpese betu ho na mo de ye metan kwa me fa ho ne say o ka afa obi a asodie bi kuta no ne ho no na ye tro santina ko ye chi say enresi ana si ya ne ye ka da enra ena man from free fi say de asi na ye ka ho asem nei enresi ma ye ka no ya sa ndi ne kwa na say ye ba
ye jina ho
kwame de ema ye koso kasa so ni say ye ntimi so ka no ntum
o say ye ka
ese ye ka
only I got in a cybedia cause a car once sped past me. I had to quickly check my speedometer to make sure I was also in motion. Just say speed.
Omwa. Speed. No, Kokrokoo. Serious, Challenger. Serious. Serious. Say, kwanya ya namsi speed lane, outer lane. Nipa no onam speed lane na onim say speed lane mu no onam no motorway ye na chase well
anyway
the conversation should continue.
That's the only way we can do it.
Yes ma kasa no mbom kwame point to bibia ye no say ye ni nkomo but nkomo no achi no yenye bibi pa na ye ma kasa no so mramfa so. Yeah,
man, in the meantime, congratulations to you, Mr. Eric Amponsa Boating, aka Iron Man, best tax information personality of the GRA for 2018. Congratulations to you and to us at Peace FM as well. Nana Hesiojiri says 90 to 95% of accidents on our roads are as a result of indiscipline by drivers. Sometimes the passengers urge them into these careless attitudes. Yes, a dual carriage can partly solve the problem. But with the kind of drivers on our roads and with a dual carriage, cry my beloved Ghana cry. Nana Hesiojiri. None of those, any comments?
Yeah, Grandpapa.
Yes.
62 Ghanaians, fathers, mothers, grandparents, from my washer one kwan Friday watch me. Grandpapa, and any other nation and a national day of mourning. I there, Messi and Quafonina and Amwada on Funk Quafumpong. A son that you soon know. You soon the moon soon. I there, Sanka Osiwo Krufu Fura and Kayate Gane. Now, condolences to other countries, Nazi. But my better maybe son of pay that yes, my young one. Do we care about ourselves? Yes, my young one. According to statistics, January and February alone, or Afia Yewumi, 411 people were wrong. Well, road accidents. 411 people were being in. Papa, I've watched it, medete hey oye bibi a edwen ho a entase ebi musi emfa manyame tembia emfa manyame bibia emfa manyame yes edbe manyame my grandpapa nyama bi ho no man ka ebetu ma ye bibi afam emri bia ye de manyame a grandpapa na chede ye mpeda ye tena se na ye dwendwen na kwana ye betum ya prevent the manzi ye be hwehwe ye de nhyehyɛ bi ye da to ho a tembia ye metena enka the masemi grandpapa solution nye road markings and quitting you. Grandpapa the mazi yaka onche na meti ha mobo omampeni na bado de ya solve that bond crisis or start fi baby but na de obi o take action na we finish grandpapa or the leadership you take action na you tum yes solve the munyame.
Talking about action, last year, Amampeni had one action plan be on this issue. I think after Ebony Owin, Semekaya had to do with the transport ministry, interior ministry, I think. I mean, the full story, but you know, Amampeni had one action plan. One year, BB. I mean, I am a report already. Man can't full details of that.
Grandpapa.
That's meaning why on.
And when they say, as someday oba, last time I hear yes, Sister Ebony answer me. They enumerated the same points. They keka the same thing. Grandpapa, you keka about Akwana or a single road on your double roads. Yekeka kanya unyi yakwanedo. Yekeka about proper rest stops for cars akese na ade articulator phone buses in azina yekan about road markings. Yewie no ye call back to DVLA. A kwana ye fada ye din your license. Ye care about the training. Ye care about points the crapper ye allocate to drivers say a traffic violation bia. Or there what it's the points now what to suspend the whole license for a period of time on po ebe drive. Ye can ye link it to insurance. There say a reckless driver who premium on insurance, you know, or they affect no cost. Grandpa Yakeka.
Today, my Kabila can tell you
Yakasa. Intina me go to that bone, no. And the Yakasa, yeah, but we had to have a solution. So successive governments. Grandpapa, the nature of car. The nature of human beings, you know, accidents basic. And so the nimpa do wash one kwan. You bet me ya minimize, you bet me ya ye ma wabafu. So yes, bayaka value chain approach there. Yes, the entire system. What is the responsibility? State need responsibility to us as regulators. And citizens, your responsibility to each other to be civil and humane. What mesa, yeah, my grandpapa, yeah, will crum hana say, easy junction be. Now, the irrational driving there will be a buffer blind side. Now, motor the on stop now or now the lawlessness on our part as citizens there. Yempa. The senior colleagues are also Otisanima or a cabino, Yembu, na ye misbehave as if their grandpapa is civilization. Ye can we are the other and can't be.
Na come on.
Oh, grandpapa. And the state what value chain responsibility in American, but citizens is so yes we have a role to play. Grandpapa, I'm a call why I drove from Accra to Wa this weekend. Grandpapa, me she man I'm in the country. I know fire kwana car will be no light. And so what police barrier home bear for no light to tail light be it show bright. I know who now you must never break. Grandpapa, this and so what pass the barriers with police are barriers with police are there is the state responsibility and a citizen responsibility. Them aji e bien or there or ye juma together. They are dream your crew there. Modagana na de bia kan wansem. Ye nyina ye will role to play. The role I play, the state need role. And I ye role no be Ghana wa ko anymore. Say how in your private life a exercise in discipline. There be a nyama on se on fata. They bear pete ibuta imra or they register what and register. They bear the 2 cities special will be in same. The giver is guilty as the taker. Na yenyira yempede yeti na grandpa ye kadamazino. Oya abanso ye nyama obema enkofo was waiting brother. 4x4 car a capacity of car na or they could charge 2,000 cedis for registration. Grandpapa.
So what does have that got to do with accident?
Also mankophobia will avoid the process now or the work from for their cars to be roadworthy. They will avoid. Ewa, or figure there 2,000 or 2,500 cities, 2 cities. Or no kind there. Or can you at the end of the year about board? The more amount. And so, Grandpapa, that is what I'm saying there. State responsibility and an individual responsibility or you're critical for solution. And a blame game, Grandpapa, we can't do a blame game. The reason why I make a value chain here there, on your sebe road safety for nowhere responsible for accidents in Ghana. Or ye nyina. It is a one day or ye nyina say it will take all of us. Now ebia we need to review the driver's license regime. Grandpapa, in there many drivers can't even read road signs. What road signs are when you must correct. They don't even know the one who certain signs are or trade day. When you put and teacher or they process somehow they review near you rough and tough because in your maybe he don't add human face beard to it. Human face near there or rigidity now it be used on no save lives.
Into way na
Grandpapa implementation the will
because we have all the laws, don't we?
Grandpapa I'm reading laws and say yeah wa ma obrodo into ye here
implementation.
Grandpapa implementation or yeah some will it be you see or their leadership on some of these things not there where you're radical. Grandpapa yako a free SHS no your radical approach them radicalism that spirit yeah apply those things to strengthening the institutions. It must be very rigid, must be radical, must be led by the top or a top-down approach. Because there, as nobody will tolerate these things, Grandpapa, it will have a certain shaking effect. And then the impunity now, and Kofu must be punished.
Let me go to my messages. I'll come back to you. Now, this one says, instead of insuring commercial vehicles, we should insure their drivers. This way, if a driver commits an offense, he can either be banned for a period of time or will accrue points on his license as a result of bad driving behavior. It will serve as a deterrent to bad driving. Secondly, all commercial vehicles should have tracking devices as a prerequisite for insurance. This way, the insurance companies will be able to track the behavior of the driver. Peter from Kanda says that. Thanks, Peter. But will we be able to do it? Now, Silly says, recklessness turns single lanes into multiple lanes, and at a point you don't know which is the right lane. It's the recklessness rule. Musa Abattoir in Kumasi. The fundamental question is, what happened to the action plan that was encoded by the President Akufo-Addo last year when a similar incident occurred? 60 people dead, heartbreaking. The authorities must set up. What have they done over years in relation to policy to curb this phenomenon? It's a very horrific thing. Every problem is solved by looking for the causes and attacking them. Now, what are the causes? What are we doing after getting the solutions? Discipline on our part and the implementation of our laws by the authorities must work without any interference from any source. And until these are done, we should forget it. Pythagoras' theorem sends his thoughts in. You can send your thoughts 0244 844 488. The solution to our problem lies in the enforcement of our laws and by extension our survival as a nation. Alhaji McLean in Kaswa sends that. KSK, we are a nation of talkers. See how we are making noise over the tragic accidents that befell us? 2 weeks and this issue will be dead and gone. There must be stringent efforts to dualize all our major roads, said Obama in Pokwase. HIV, AIDS, and road accidents, which one is more deadly? We all as citizens must try our best to minimize road accidents. Kwedre Edu Paco says that. Well, I guess that at this point, it looks like accidents or car crashes are even more dangerous. Uncle Kwame, I chanced upon an articulated truck in the night on their Flower Road, heavily engulfed in thick black smoke with no tail lights, and yet it had passed many police checkpoints. Abeku in Lashibi, who continues to say, the motorway is a dual carriage, yet accidents happen on it every day. So are you suggesting that it is our attitudes? It is our attitudes. In the meantime, good morning to you, Mr. Seth Panwum, Office of the Vice President, Mr. Seth Panwum of the 1D1F desk. It was good to see you last Saturday. Thank you very much for everything. Meet you, Adrian.
You. Oria. That's no pay.
Mr. Sad, where did you?
Michia Tifu, Metifuachi.
You do so?
Asre, Ukamankoso. I mean, what I remember, our friend, CK Obing Pipeline Company Limited, or KI. As a Mefancha one, pay with you, Papa. Kame mefawa kwenye Yesu na masre yankopon se ode ne nsa beto abusua aye nanu fidei wo hwere won adehye aye oye ne kese na se bichia abo manga ne na enanom bejanum ma this is school for near the craft from Yankopon ka abusua ho na fi won ahwere won kran so erade mfa won kransie amen yantwina otu nyom bi ze obu o ha Yankopon ma ne mpare no ye kachi akwanhia wu ne ma ja okeka ne ma pa na wo ze eye owu a sabi owu bi enu a wokra na so yidi ana eye prekopade ye beka ne se enye Ghana nko esi wo amama ahuru bebre so na no yeti Ethiopia de a ne de koye wi mehyen ya se nyina wo so wo de nipa dodo se a ye hwere wo mfide twami etoto Ethiopia de ne ho a ebe nkakra na enya de a sebi o ye betimi atena ho se enkoso de bia akwanhia we say ne awodi ne ding de bai na eye bibia etime to prekope wan ho de ngantimi a eje unsem ena ye free enam kwame ya titinsem bebre mi chede say abribia akwanhia bia besi no police foko wo church one report wo hwehwe ne ade course ne bai me ko fa akon ne bai accident ne bai wo tintim senke ka se be kan se ye hwehwe ne homa ye benya homa kese pa files bebre anamon tu papa ben ena ye tan yitu wo just no panty na ade hia se baby ba ko bi wo ha e ho no bon se de bia kwanhia timisi nti den anamon ti esi etu wo ne ma manfo adwen ba so eno nti na bon se e ya na ye wo nga bo from road safety Is a commission one?
National Road Safety Commission.
Exactly. One na what share boderu what call stations are whole a cocky cabin ade chre a driver for send your seat at 2 near mafa fire service funso a can be chre kwame ye bet chia ye betimi aka enenyi na ye be kama na ye na titru no e be kwa kogina ni se na machibu no e driver ni onu no kura free no kwame ebi wo ho a na ya kwanhia o ye den a obetuma ka se mfi driver ni ebi e free no ho touch ma tire pai ana ne tire tu ebom wo kan a obefa so a wore mmohu a obetimi adandan ne mama ebi akogina yi na ne ekoya highway no e na na ehu kakra isan se bedu sana ubehwe ne bia kwa pia ne nan wo fom nti oja wo mu enom ne nea wo de toto ne si na na ehu a bia beben eyaso ano nti se ne tete ne ya mpade a ne so yifi ne kwanso hwe yi a kwa me ne beba be ensem bebre education ne ya de a ehia nse se yetime toto na se kra kwa me na no na me ne owura bia na wa drive wo metro mass pen na wo say ye wo transport companies bi Ghana ha one training na wode ma driver for no utimi say ekonanim pa na nsan private ones bi aba one hono training no me je the same say enkoye papa we VIP wo ma one driver for no akwankyere ne ade STC wo be ma na metro mass na me di kankan and sakra no de bus be show nsem wo kwan a obefa so atete wa kyerɛkyerɛ onema bibre aya kintampo kwanko tamale wo just say wo fra bibi wind cross as a from should be wo a ano ye den pa enti ne ba ko nim na ohun sign na obefa na nso obi a den no ngai wa he we twem enso nka ho no ese say udua ubenya kwan bi a obefa so akuta wo steering nim America wo kono ebi a wo nan be fi so sansem from ebo ho no etime go so bas no so wan hwe ne a wo yam be hyew wo yam hye wa pa kwa me bi ehun sem e de be fufura kwa koba me je de se kintampo de ase etime ahwehwem kase konanim ne ehun se den pa potentina de bi sa taisi me tete sem se last year de no ye sa area mo hwa eben ne ehwe se den ne bit my wo ho kwa me kwan a enye de me ntai nye ntom se no na de akwanhia ne bo na kwame kwan enye do ya den no akọ 40 grounds eye boko
ba kwan bi wo ho enye nso eno na etimi se
kwame dodo nara ye ne esi wo kwan eye so ya hwe dodo na enti kwan ne ye no na boai ana kwan na nye ye no na be boai bebo how to say edem pa anti otiaso ye se kwan ne ye eno no na wasenka adwen mu kyerɛ no anase nkyerɛkyerɛ no bitako so sɛ kwan ne ye ne nkyerɛ sɛ onan kɔfom akɔpem baabi sɛ kokodu road safety for adwuma no ame mesro one man inkin komu kakra na me kan ba bisi asɛm so kwame nei ohun sɛ mfiri ahoro aba no wɔde abɛɛfo nneɛma bi ahyehyem ɛboa na me kan wo sɛ akra Kumasi road ubehu na wanga kyerɛ hu to bibi to ebi enipa ba enu bia na baba ko bi no ato na afiri ba bi sana nan ono ne ntitiwe ben pa no de mana driver fo na nua ba ko ibe si nya me mfa ye nua bia kransie ebo na issue ba yi o man panyin ma committee bia wa ye nipa ba sa se odi kan boss no ekuhyiai na wode wanga no December wode bro man panyin obetray say niama horowa ibi esese yeye ba ko a edi kan ye sa education asemi a eno no water scale and what they ma road safety commission for ni ayete ni say esese ye yi sika botin bi be 6.5 million na ye de ma won na wotime koso de ye kasa kire ne afutu ne SCC reporting about 2018 says sika no e be year fi road fund mo me bisa say sika no ekoy ana enko ya edahe na yenye bia mu aboa ye hu se ye pese ye de kono ne ye be ka ye den eno achi man penning yet say. Afibia no per the report. You been here by 335 million Ghana cedis. And you are the Bema Wonga Warfare Council, a CC. Say, we be a markings being a dear apepa. Even in American sign post to be or the BC baby as a hano, reduce who speed in Brasse. Aha, we a quan match yak a crentess away or say, San a many no, yet the beshim. Now, you have to say, be enforcement of the law.
Which for most people is the most important.
Enforcement of the law.
Nipa be bitches and credit who here.
Papa.
Because I'm running the all hold it up.
I'm running the all. Ne mama ka say yebeti me ama mrana ye adwuma. And no na e police for asem. Yen nuanu me ya asem. Come na car na wo inspect no bon say atwam akogina baby. Na driver na siaba. Na no na bisa say driver no go inspect na say car no inspect.
A business.
Come na how?
Mini mitias for.
Won am chire.
Yo.
Obey bring your license. Now license no be bishim. Me pesa me high kwan ho na me chire. Once when nim ne ayakan.
Obi
Kwame, inti enforcement no mra no. Si ebetimi amia ngani na mra na ya adwuma. Me bi ti say mo amututu akwan kwa kruwa kesi mu. Car no say car ni gina na nso pa utia say obetimi atia. Nso ba bi wo ha wontimi ntia.
Utia wa achiro.
Utia for be chiro. Na onya chiro no ya me amwawa. Aria wo license we get baby. No akotena fia no come back twere won ochina bi obey steady
or chance tomorrow.
Enti yan hwe say e ho no enforcement no yan nuanu mi misra wo mo won ai kuntu ye won fi menye yi wo do won kata won say no show wo yesre Ghana police IGP wo ho atie me na mon hwe say mo betimi ama ho na because ame yawo yawo but me comment next review also say si kana nko ya omampanyi yesre no lip service na doso.
Let me move on ahead now. Yebeba share celebrations, congratulations, what have you. RTI dear. In the meantime, a very good morning to you, Lady Diamond of Lady Diamond Touch of Diamond Touch Events and Rentals. Have a great day, Lady Diamond of Diamond Touch Events and Rentals. Have a beautiful day. For those of you, if you're thinking of getting a brand new phone, a power bank, a phone case, or any other mobile accessory, from Monday the 8th till Sunday the 14th of April, Ghana comes to a standstill. The biggest phones and accessories sale takes place is the Jumia Mobile Week 2019, where you get to enjoy up to 80% off on your favorite smartphone brands and accessories from Huawei through Samsung to Infinix. Jumia Mobile Week has it all. So download the Jumia mobile app or visit jumia.com.gh to get ready today. Jumia, the online shop you can trust. And Build Freeze, your solar air conditioner, people say they now provide monthly installment payment plan. Enjoy the best of cooling now whilst you pay in monthly installments. So Build Free solar air conditioners are driven by 80% solar, 20% electricity. Remember that. And you can pay by installment. Please call them on 050-000-1096. That is 050-000-1096 or 050-321-9496. And once again, congratulations to you, Mr. Eric Amponsa Boateng, aka Iron Man, Best Tax Information Personality for GRA 2018. And happy birthday, belated wishes to you, Mrs. Grace Busumchi, from your husband Frank, your children and grandchildren. Now, this one says, sometimes we as citizens are equally to blame. We frown on corrections and rather empower these commercial drivers to act with impunity. Just look at the chaos and haphazard nature of the commercial drivers at the following areas: Zongo Junction, 37 Military Hospital and 37 area, Baalishi, Atomic Road, compounded with the lackadaisical attitude of supposed law enforcement officers who stand aloof and are more interested in collecting the 1 and 2s. It's high time we brought in the military to enforce the law and ban all these big trucks from plying the roads after 6 p.m. Kakra, well, good idea, but you see, the military is not necessarily the solution to the problem. Now, this one says, I have the experience of traveling in the night from Sunyani to Accra after close of work on Fridays, and I can tell you about 70% of the accidents are through sleeping or dozing drivers. The roads minister, together with GPRTU, will have to bring bylaws for all night drivers, especially from Accra to Sunyani, Tamalewa, and Bolga. Anyway, Inko Joseph. The laws there, we get plenty. We get plenty. Martin, Inside Wager, says, I suggest all buses traveling more than 5 hours must have 2 drivers on board. Most of these accidents happen at night. And then, Kwame, look at how the trotro and taxi drivers drive carelessly on our roads. This one has no name. And so you can send your thoughts to 0244844488. 0244844488. 488. Now, this one says, according to the executive director of the National Road Safety Commission, the Ghana Road Fund has already released the 6.5 million cedis to the National Road Safety Commission in full. She made this disclosure at the press briefing at the Ministry of Information yesterday. It's for the information of Bernard, NPC, and the others in your studio. Well, thank you very much. So if the money has been released, when was it released? And what are we using it for? And we need to know. It will be interesting. Thank you very much. Let's see. Class Vivet.
Chairman General.
Yakwaba. Successful Eurobond. Completion of IMF. Appreciation of CD. Celebration of hat trick. And RTI. Yapomba.
Chairman General. Unsa me can say Kasano nanansen I am a din kakra. If you say me ma sitna ni mentiti mu no me gidie ni say o kasa fa bibi ho a na udi ho yawa anase hawa o ka firi say wo gidie ni arehemu say esese itumi sesa ni titiri kra ne say wo ka efiri say unya kwan say ubetu ho anamo a de ye ya amasa tibiana wo ka ho asem no udi ho ya na wo no obeye bibi soronko ai be ma ya twe ye ho afiri ho na ama yakọ eye tibia eye papa esene de ye ka ho asem no no RTI ya kan ho asem bebre
omre
tietia meka ne se Chairman General
tietia
se ye pe se ye nhihye ya ebe ma ho kwan ama ye nyina oman yi ne chechire ene de ye tu ho na mo ho nsem no ye be ye adwuma no se ye pe se ye ya Chairman General
Deputy Information Study
ye pe se ye tu ho na mo a
at this time
Chairman General
kwara to aso
se ye pe se ye tu ho na mo a ye nye ye mpeso so a ye nyai na da ne da ye kan wei na ye ma seinti na ye kan de keka ho mi fi se ye pese ye biade ye nye na kwame eno na me de ekọ asem kroya government celebrates Ghana's hat-trick, a successful Eurobond, completion of IMF credit program, and appreciation of CD. Chairman General.
Kwara.
This is na mi busa production say celebration no crowd aben na omo ye.
Almost celebrate here, but you see na eduani bia bin finance ministry.
Oh, I see a kinky party celebration. And Miamina Isaac or Chairman say a fiada any year. It may call Bank of Ghana website. Friday, March 22nd, March 22, 2019. Bank of Ghana on my website na $1 to 5.08 Ghana cedis. Friday. And I may call Monday, March 25. In fact, Bank of Ghana for a website, one close on Friday. Until me call some other information. What is trending? The rate of the dollar and Monday, March 25, 2019. USD, $1 to Ghana cedi 5.1. Inti me kai akunta openi kwaju trene computer Mr. Peter ata omuche me proper college kakra kokita PSD na me akunta kakra kwa me no weekend na normally weekend minim gade kakra me minim ni say business echo from pa over the weekend Ghana ha na ye cedi no walusu percentage of 0.4 against the dollar over the weekend. You run out from and then you celebrate here. And then you celebrate here. Come me we na me share a euro bond no. I say yakojeno. Makenka wonu mu enim sikasem entutu mu. Euro bond enye loan. Te say the loan no. Ene chose ene bosia bo ene ho nkomodie no. Ewo edin ahodo bebre. Enti untimi nka se loan bond enye pe na so kwame no adanse da ho pa ni se ni nyina ye eka ho nkomodie say ye loan no say ye bondo eye eka ena edebra oman no eden a oman na se utua na euro bond no ya say ya chem kwan a ye be fa so atua no ya chem miensa de di kan ye betua no mfie enson ntem de toso bio ye betua no mfie dumienu ntem de toso miensa ye betua no mfie aduasa baako ntem kwame o keka ni nyina si ani ene de ka ho interest na ye betua ka ho no ne ade a o keka ni nyina bomu a de betua interest ye betua on the 3 billion no at the end of the entire period 4.3 billion. And so we test Kamuna and Casaso. And you know, you're going to pay 7.3 billion at the end of the 31 years. So, okay, say, cat tranches, no, 7 years, 12 years, 31 years. What are we celebrating? What is there to celebrate? Kwame, me, you see, the Yaki can't go in no. O my muhanmo, young Kaya Hono cracker. Say. O my children na nkasa no e kamia koyese mene kokusi ntimisa senior mene be ya adwen o kan sem bi 2007 o say say colonial structure no
it's not been dismantled.
We have never dismantled it. We got independence on my time. Come here, I'm a CPP man, I'm saying this and it is true. Your education system, you're thinking the way you see Guinea Okroma. A sign is see etimi ye indigenous. Ye yankasa e pre bibi maye. Ye nwene ya dwene hu ye. Hwe accident sem ya ye kan. Niema amiensa e ba di mu akotene e vehicular, the nature of the road and then the human factor. Kwame, vehicular, road, nature of the road, they are all friends incidental to the human factor. Nipa na ye kwan, nipa na ye car, nipa na sisi car no. And at the end of the day, you suni yamba nema nyema ye komu nyina ye from. Sikasam ya ye kan wasemi. Chairman General, omai yentonhwe. Yen sika kokko ye tumu afamu agudi anu no. Emu de ohin na ye dia. Frango ayetu Ghana ha. Emu de ohin na ye dia. What control do we have over our natural resources? Ye human resource nipa aye wo mamu hanmo dia infasudie ne enya firi yankasa yemu amanone fo ba and be fa Ghana fo ne omu ye adwuma infasudie wo mu nya firi Ghana fo ho e wo Ghana hanmo wo de toto de o my Ghana nya firi Ghana fo ho Ghana hanmo a wo hu sosore bebre enya me se adwene ho no ansana IMF ye free IMF challenge na hayampa yo Indiano ne ko celebrate here
officially be next week.
Kakaya makan challenge na ma kira o say there is nothing to celebrate.
Nothing to celebrate. Monday morning terrorists.
Na say yebehwa hunu say tibia ye team no, the state of the nation, I always say it. It is not for the president to tell us. We live it. We live it.
Who feels it knows it. James Kwabena Bonfe. And Motene Kano. Unfortunately, Pius Enam Hajide, our Deputy Information Minister, no new information. So, you are live on YouTube and Facebook. So,
I say no new information, and I said no new information.
No only information, sir. Pius Manchia Papa Bibia Boko.
Jamanja no mejuzu.
Yeah, that's no adaji.
Jamana minsre facture me.
Dem chadi me fancho, me de shimitrim.
Utumi di adanse senye sei na metie. Mafide bi ehu atochima enne anopi. Enti mumfanche metie for mesre papa. Akwanhia kakra bi asia. Mafide bi hu atochima kakra. The Chamangena would be chami papa.
And in pieces of fancho. Also fancho.
Oka crase or the nimre no kakrabe comedian.
Debbie, but ono nimre, men kutamimre, and I made check.
Ah, okay. Now we would na manana.
Debbie.
Minuano.
Na only no
cramming in Shia baby.
Oba Bamon Fim uniform, then why abuano.
Oh, last 2 weeks cramming in Shia baby.
Debbie, Misuba Bamon Fim uniform, then why abuano.
Oh, yeah, the free SHS about Nibutu and for Anya.
Ono.
So, Baku school.
No can.
Messi ono Nipediano.
Any way they point,
maybe so.
A high quang.
Ono
Mini papa.
Now, Nipada said, Kokrokoo. Nyaja Shonshana Anoku. Anna Shilly.
Many fires are brepa or bridge from Okosum.
Are you, Bridge?
I tell you.
Yeah, bosses. I quam.
Obey me, Hunukra. Why pass? See,
you man in the dorsal.
Now, also from my father, picture is different.
Me brap you to be for you, we are.
Now, Yampon, your thoughts. Monsieur, my boss. I am by first cry. No, monsieur, woman don't call us. I just want to decide someone can send over the mouth there.
Rabba. Yeah, somebody like a bitch and I there, Minister on Sembe Bray, I there. Or better, Grandpapa, celebration or a celebrator. Now, I achieve BB, and your BB, I overcome BB. Agent, they are strong. It is celebrates. Let me question Pedro Bissende there. Intina celebration, no?
Yeah.
Na Ghana, you're doing there. Scania Yana.
I see no one was this one. Was this one stuff in front of I have? Now, one chair though. There on the list of finance staff. It's not a document that will change the one to get them.
Okay.
Sama anka me mu chirechire mu anka babua menu no my
no nanka maybe a question
Minister of Information for
the maybe a question
umbuaye
asem na me kanyina no me anya sana Minister of Information for
Sanet yeah
they were boosting their staff morale. What's a deba why you jumadin wa on man will promote Eat Ghana, where Ghana, talk Bibia Ghana. Primarily, what's the Eurobond? Why successful? IMF credit program, Yerifum, CD, wage Nando Kakran, finance ministry, one staff. No, why you, Juma? So it was a motivational moment for them. They were my morale booster. And I'm a
and then celebration.
They celebrated it.
They were celebration. Nanka celebration nature say omanye bida. Yadia brandy no omoye.
Almost say,
but this particular
in the press release, no almost say flyer na buy no. It wasn't supposed to be that way. It and masa yatini now.
Me tiase na flyer no kra no me set me be say mo for me in finance for no kra chire mo say omonye flyer bia.
I almost staff there be
internal memo and omo publish say omo be ye staff deba.
I no be here.
And there say obi na ya enye finance. And omo say e dia to dwa say enye sɛ bio nneɛma bebree kɔ so a yɛbɛtumi abɔ yɛn ho aba so as Ghanafoɔ finance for so ɛde wɔ mu bebree but ɛnyɛ no nti pɔten ɛna ɔmo yɛ but ɔmo yɛ nti a we aba abɔnten sɛ saa idea na ɔmampanyin de ato dwa sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛn start nea yɛyɛ no kurom ha yɛn start ɛndi no more nanka maybe a mu continental dish
only yes say sometimes when you're in a hole you stop digging.
Yeah.
On a Friday morning, working hours, dig that. Man, I know for you, Sunkasa.
Okay, Grandpapa. And I mean, question.
Yes, it is not what you do, or it's not what you say. It is how you say it, or how you do it. Now, for it to ask.
Grandpapa, I and Sembisia. Yes, there ebia the magic one in the future no.
And let it go.
Because the more I try their best explaining, then the more you open up for discussion. But in any case, Grandpapa, on the issue, me issue there 3 billion or Ghana. As a Ghanaian, as a citizen, the effect of the 3 billion. And I'm paying the home come. The process of celebration or whatever it is, I'll let them continue to explain those things away. What is important to me, 3 billion is coming to Ghana. Other year, the interest on the 3 billion. So the use of the 3 billion in supporting your economy a jumayefo and I say over to when you reprieve. Contractors, you between work out. Whatever benefits or accruing out of the 3 billion. On an yen as a nation, as a man in focus. Niyendi the monk common. Not abandoning Kadamad in China. If they are able to show us, able or not on the crop, they won't show us because they've already taken the money. They have our mandate to rule. This is part of the mandate. Sikano, what would the use of the money in our economy now? Obey easy some of the tensions and pressures on businessmen, on the public sector, and yama wo here now. The mon common ye pede yedi. The mon common na citizens in wo pede wuti. Because we don't see the contracting of a facility as a celebrative activity, because the Minister of Finance, that is what they are set up to do. Wakasa fa yesi kasam and will lead the contractual relations with the external world now in terms of finance. It is a yenya 3 billion, the more 3 billion Oman Ghana. What is the key benefits? What are the key things that they will do? The interest rate now or accrue on the 3 billion. How do we plan to pay it in a way on to yamin? Now yet to any reprieve 7 years, 21, 31, or 7, 22, 31. All these years, as Minya Kabila, why enumerating? We want to know the benefit to citizens, to Ghana, to the nation. Because contracting the loans are a normal transaction of business. And nations, this is part of nation building. The US contract loans. Other countries contract loans. What do they use it for? Minister Wahazi, and they may pose certain questions. More bompire there. Obotum Wabway, Naya directing because Yampede. You see, all the time, you know. Yempede kasa yetia ye mangana at every instance. And you maybe we don't agree with it, Grandpapa. But sometimes you must hold it and then read what will be the effect to our nation Ghana. And then you try to understand it from that context, because some of the things I am sure that ministers themselves is not everything that happens that they will be happy with. But the bigger picture is Ghana. And so how does Ghana benefit from this process? And that is the story or the things that we want to hear as citizens. there, Minya Kabila, I enumerated there the interest rate on Sikana Yej, or Bob Bruce Sikana Yej.
Nanche Busiambia the man or work,
but near Busiambia or Bro Principal.
Busia.
Near Busiambia
and soon. You end up paying more than you've borrowed.
Oh, no, you pay more than you borrow, but you don't pay interest. Double the value of what.
Who told you?
I got you 5,000. Next day, it could you at 12,000.
That's twice plus.
Twice plus. But what you use that 5,000 for, and I'll be justify, I'll be making sense there. He said, or a double or triple or quadruple. And for sooner, I'll be accrue to the nation, you know. A honor no there yet. That is what we want to hear.
5,000 or dear who made
how it will help our economy, how it will help businessmen and public sector institutions. That is what I think we should be focused on in disseminating, not the issue of a party or non-party or the verbiage of all of those things. Because then you stretch the argument and you open the doors for people to come in and fire you in a way that you can't answer. But if you focus on the value of Azena iron,
the things we can agree on,
then you don't have much of a problem. So I implore that you focus on the beneficiary component of what we have engaged in. Not that we have engaged in something that requires applause. I don't think it requires any applause when your job is to deliver what you have delivered. That is your job. That is your mandate. And if you are carrying out your job, Grandpapa, you're supposed to be here in the morning. Because it is your job. It is your mandate. No, we agree with it. Until one man, that aspect. Now, some proper intellectual discourse on our economy. But
if Kwame does his job well, will right say Kwame. And then we celebrate today. Why
Kabila, Bonsemami for even bringing you here. And for tolerating you for all these years.
You don't need to
Kabila,
I'm praising you.
Yeah, Kabila can't say me your bosom. Kabila be friend bosom.
What the make is a problem?
Whatever say starting from Supreme Court 2013. I said John Coca said just that you might yourself bosom. Oh man,
the minister should break it down for us.
Okay.
You give him the last bite.
7% man last bite.
Strategy. Always a good man.
Baby, I'm off chassis few. Honorable Deputy Minister. Yeah. Oshabo, how come?
Sanity.
He will share with you.
So you need to bridge the bridge.
That's right.
From the bridging days into over to you. Yo.
Maybe said, me, I see me cramming Canada.
And then can.
I see me, men Canada. Yeah, can Bossia was a mokan. Yeah, can Bossia, Bossiabo. Then I'm saying, MPP, more opposition. Muma Ghana for Nina Jetum say, Bossiabo, and ya de papa. Bossiabo, and ya de papa. San say, former President John Mahama, the NDC Abang. Emia Ongeni say, a bit me a peja or many puntu edu pensudi. Ghana will be enemies as Ghana need. And so, Dr. Baumia ma Ghana for Tias say, why a Juma Bank of Ghana? Nasikawa. It is a because we just get your man on it, Crobiaso near that baby woman. Okay, Gina so say, Ope Bosia, now the Impuntu Juma, in a crown on Timine. to no the lazy man's approach. Sasi kano sabosi aboni bi anwa asem ne yeken. Yakan yen kan wo John Mahama Abreso. Yen kan wo Papa Kwesi Nduom Abreso. Yen kan wo Owura Albert Green Street anamebo
Iva
na Abreso.
Iva nya Albert.
Ovie Ekufuado His Excellency.
Ovie minian wo friend Iva nya Albert.
Iva. Oh sorry. On find check my say anything. No panicho. Ivo. Enya na Abreso.
Green Spy.
Nemom eye His Excellency President Ekufuado. Ena Dr. Baumia wong Abreso. Edan na asesa. Edan na asesa. Wan no kwaridi. Ye de be ye amanyo sem no aya na eboa ema ye ho hinhan yen. O se usum kontompa fira. Uyi eja wadwa. O eja wadwa. Wanye ni yenti aboa no tom no yi na de ne koy. Kwame, kasa bre was ha na me hu no. Nkasa bre ye ma bi mu. Because obi anim Ghana en ahoden wo sikasem ho.
Enyi ana ye.
Resources ahro wa ye nya ni nyina. Emu fa kese e ya manonefo dia. Emu ahe ene eka uyi bia Kokrokoo e di sika dodo na bema Ghana fusua. Dia aka bia oil no ne gold ni ade ni nyina ya manone dia. Enti kwan bia so no esese ye jebosia. Na yetimi dia yempuntu djuma. Empuntu djuma hia o mani. But enne nia e abawre ho a meti wodin a mi di ho ya one se aban ya ankasa say no why ade bia ye mo ye nsem ma no
ne we
ade a why ye mo ye nsem ma ne se wakwaje bosia Kwame enya ni wu ahu ne amo betimi aye ebe boa na no Fred yo kan nyina no Ghana fo be gyato ne se hanka cha opa keke Ghana fo ye sram
one patch o den
wodin kontompo de nabraba fo sikasem ho
da bia ne
be di oman na se wanga be di oman na hu se ne a wakan no se na eya atro abedadi adedi pan eda ho se busia bo no den a ye be kwakoje enti obi abresu a no okan stress eya de bone a ense no enne abedadi Kwame yankomu kakra bi na mensi yakoje 3 billion bosia bana because kan won amfa nche den a bitua se okoje loan a utua interest ana principal ne bom kwapem so betua ne nyina awie na ekọ eide ye ba betua mfentum na kopem mfie son ye betua ba kon mfentum a kopem mfi dumien ye betua ba kon mfentum a kopem mfi aduasa ba kon ne ye discount botin na ekoje de nyina aka ho akọ enti emodin ni dan ne ye de ba ba ye a ye betimi ye tua sika no a enfa ho kire foforo mfa mro men
enti o hono say ye de ya adwenko
sisi mewie ni edi kan no wo pacho wi a ye bebua won sa kwan no
obi arin pa cho ja wasem
Kwame ene be koso aka o ba
obi arin pa
what's what the 2 billion e ba be support to budget
san wo kan
sa pepe no kire ni what the 2 billion ba be support to budget now what the 1 billion akwa kotua matured debt bosia bia ya gye dedawa sese ekotua ne mra so ese etua fi ho ne no na Dr. Baumia kan brofo say you cannot borrow yourself out of borrowing ye kopɛ bosia usa pepe no kan na eno pepe no eno ne oya odi kakra Ghana fo bi mudi Kwame ebio wo se afi IMF nti ye mo yinsem na kwa mpato IMF no original roadmap nsa na kide baby last year amebwa and abangi buy no twiko or the afe ba ko san kan ho biom enti o celebrate say denti
pa dem mo celebrate
Kwame for what say den one na o de afe ba ko kan ho enti aba aben edune bresi yefim ahoboa ben yetimi atiesie ho Kwame say yefi hoyi fi sabri kwi ye ngana montu ebesi den na ban ka kire ebe me nya rehim say yefim ampa because making kan adibia na kire say 11 African countries bi wo ha Ghana ye ka ho a ya hwe ni ya eka bem ne yen de ngakọ be bi fofo Saka semi yara na bibia mu no epushi and ko IMF.
O kan we.
Men yima say bring ni muntina. Ghana web. Me pa cho mebo wadaroma. We do na obi 70. Enti sa jumedi a kwame se yantoto yan akon ya enche kra be sam kwaso eyi ne ewa hani menim se betimi abua ma mentema ba menkan ewo Ghana web
o de tiaso ka
o se Ghana is one of 11 countries in Africa facing high risk of debt distress. Enti wo hewa be hu tiefo betimi akọ
hena no kire we
na emuye nti na me kan atifi asem no keke me wi a ebebu ne akan ba kwame ebio IMF yen ni anome wo position wo ka ho nsem bebre wo bai enne bebia ye kopdu ya ema IMF ye kom 2015 eye adekuru ya wo mne ye say yentimi ma yen sidi ahoden enyina ne nanso kwame me dase ade na ebu also open ya ochro ya na
say what's the source
me source where Ghana web source nini but I mean kan ni nyina
there be me person TTB I just wanted to know
see kwame mama o Ghana web even you na me fan go bi
what did you ask
Ghana web no they will give a source and
yeah we wait me na me my boy we are met me who say asem na me kan no
headline na onya ka headline na
eno aning me wi set menya source actually we bet me can story na phone me him
story na
ampacho ne was one source here Ghana Business News .com. Me that's it. Nana free. Kwame, Bosiabo. Prem Ghana CD no kamera ka ho asem say. Kwame CD ni nyan ne ho nwie. Enti yan sorry na yemose. Ye bisa say aban so sabi onim na dwuma. So aban otene frase. So aban nia on Ghana for to trace ye be na ebema Ghana etumpon no eno no yi because obi anim say Ghana ye kra niema dodo aban be yi wa pagya o yenka if you 120 billion enne ye nenam somewhere almost 200 billion bibia ni wa ye betimi de yense sisu aka say aban be yi sabio why ye kwan say akopem ha schools are done as I say we see 350 I share hobo and net what don't go ba no da ko ba kwa me ba kokra won fancy for me mo fry da so eco shift e secondary schools kwa me aban anu assemble no ka kire mo sa ni me ye hu puntu dwuma bia betimi de yansa kire ye hu koso bia ebe dead ya me hu say ampa bosia yakoje no ni ayade atutu honi anya ye kura no ye nim say don Mahama je 47 billion kwa me sa 47 billion ya ye nuanum de ye dede no ye wo uko aviation sector ye wo Tamale airport ye wo Ho aerodrome ye wo Wa airstrip ye wo Kokrokoo International Airport terminal 3 hospitals are 4 institutional hospitals 4 regional hospitals about 30 district hospitals kwa me what chips compounder over 4,000 ye kan kwan Don Mahama the 47 billion no yeah it be a circle interchange Kaswa interchange Fufusu Solar Road kwame akona huru bebre yentimi kan enne baby ya page from 120 and ya hit 200 billion
so scan na mo yes anyime na ebosia
ni nyina ebosia kwa
ye be dey tuaka
kwame ye enu nti na wokuje bosia na obesi atoabo gas infrastructure ya tell say sa project back open nkwan e betimi atua ne ka 1 billion na ye de koye no aba na ye ya tell say in 5 years e betimi atua and na wokwa atua bo a e sa na ban mismanagement of the system into ade anka betimi dem faso abran no e ka ba beto won so e ka wa atua bo sese ya aban modern bo monti kwame enya ano keke no wadi pambusuofo enya ne ka ne keke Debi America say, "Come here, President Kufuor Ogusu, Shiani and Yankopon said na offer so born we are no because God calleth things to be as though they were." Into no so first can aba. And say basa kwame. Aban the Ghana ko bebia, ya nhwa nsori ankasa. Na ebe fa ne sa, e de embe ko how kesim. Kwame, me wien Paul Bokrano. Me wien Paul Bokrano. Mo brofo na mo can say to whom much is given, much is expected. Guarantee. And a dollar sem. Oka no nga prawatoa. Oka no nga prawatoa. And can no be anim ni say ampa na eye the structure of our economy. But Dr. Bamia said there be a bad management. And on them a city ekosro. Inti yenim se nko be bibi foforo. Ebema eno no asesa. Because we named it out. And I come here for an enemy. And not pay out to petrol.
Sir.
And not pay out to petrol. Inti ye kwa na ye buy. Ya kan petrol asem wo ha. You bet me a refer some be bria wo kafa petrol to mo. Dr. Bamia Kebi, President Kufado Kebi. E describe a bang also sabrinum insensitive and a wicked. If I go saying into most young customers ye den.
Can help you?
Young customers some ye insensitive and we are wicked and young customers ye den. Incompetent one. Where they is super incompetent.
Martin Mamena say Kweku Baku se Mbisa will say all those high profile projects cost about $4 billion out of the 47 billion. How and what was the balance used for? Can he tell us? But anyway,
catch a bombeze. Near some okay, Nankonusa, Mamine Soso, and the who's a walking in Abuma, Sena Koyeni. Now, we are known near body yet, the well to me and one. Come, Miss C. Bessina here. Anya Yumpuno, waiting your booby. Say a 4 billion course on him and him.
Medasi. Mami Ajua says, ask an PSCA. Does an PSCA remember when John Mahama said they've chopped all the meat and is left with the bones? What you left was really, really bad.
And that's the same situation.
Kofi Edu in Adenta says, do you say you have done well in life when you build a house for your family to the neglect of your kids' education? And then Mobile Kaya a be na otwi mienu na me start car MPS oho asem na me promise mo say me minister I friend Kokrokoo for Esiama transport minister me di ne chia kopem time wa obaba be ya no amame na senior maker say people because onam kwan so e ko kintampo em so mo ko edwuma bi e wo ho kwa hye me bo say MPS no bibia ni a ombe edi hu nkomo ama bibia ato yi ntino me twa no manaba but ora Kokrokoo for Esiama transport minister no pay mo achi. It was good to see you at the Accra Sports Stadium on Saturday. Eja we hair ball Ghana Kenya. Yes, we are so another friendly match ewo ho Ghana is it Mauritius or Mauritania inti Mwambe team a free gate yenko support ya Black Stars. Now this one says this government crowd sometimes they like themselves trouble. Kenke party for what? Plus artwork for publicity. For what? Whose great idea to be that? Come on, guys. Even if there's a cause for celebration, you ought to know that it will be badly received because people are going through difficult times and they'll feel that you're insensitive. There are actions that are acceptable in the private sector but must not be encouraged in the public sector. Taxpayers are an extremely sensitive lot and justifiably so. Don't give such cheap ammunition to our noisy opponents and detractors. It's needless. I am a disappointed MPP supporter. Kwame, to curb road accidents, all major roads should be double road to avoid overtaking and face oncoming vehicles. May the souls of the departed victims rest in peace. Citizen Francis, thank you very much. And then Mami Sawa says, I agree with the disappointed MPP supporter. I am also an MPP supporter, and these are exactly my sentiments. And then Charles Nyame in Asamankesi says, Ghanaians are suffering untold hardship. Others are dying through road accidents. And all that the government could do at the same time is to organize a feast to celebrate incompetence. I'm just imagining what the country would have turned into if this madness had happened under John Mahama. Undoubtedly, this MPP government is a very good example of bad leadership. Pius Hajide,
maybe I'm back from you, road accident on the kind, action plan on him. Will be the buy say 6.5 million a banger release at the Ama Road Safety Commission. Into your person who say, she can't car one suburban. Na then what the aye? A public funds among Bill 335 million and also want something a banger release and also sometimes I now want panic reaction be an wow. Ya can't yem mobi me yano. Just a road safety be per to one can. Was asking who say I'm penny and pa 6.5 million I be doing some. And I young who she were not so.
Tell Kabila and NPSA that a nation that fails to honor her heroes is not worth dying for. Let the Kokrokoo Hansard capture that last Friday's Kenke Bazaar was meant to promote the Made in Ghana concept. Eat Ghana, wear Ghana, and the city will be strong, full stop. Sir Obama and Pokwa say, well, we're told it was a celebration. Road accidents in Ghana become something normal in our daily activities. The saddest part of that is that it will soon be forgotten. But Chairman General, NPSA is right that borrowing is not good, but it is good if it's only responsible borrowing. Wolanyo in Akwetia. Chairman General, that Kintampo area is the middle belt between north and south. Okay, I don't get the meaning or the import of this. Nana says reckless borrowing still remains dangerous. Nana say in Tadi. There's no way my mentor Ken Ofriata will celebrate such an achievement because it's more of a... Anyway, I'll leave that. Yes, Mr. Minister.
Chairman General, me dasi pa ahobrase kwanso ebiomo na nka mepacho na me eyi insemfo abaku mienu bi ano na tewtew na yempon because adepa eneton ho ntino aban die yenim se adwuma pa ekoso no Ghana fo na ena edi ho adanse ntino ohu hia se yeba be tietie mu bebre ewo radio so menua NPSA ne NDC4 ena omode omo ho eya kire omo a omode dede eni hoye eni propaganda ena omode efefefe mu ne dikan no na yedi yakọ kese edima ebusia omohwe omadihye bebre ewosa ka kwanhia na esiye no ye mampenyi na rodan kwakufado edikan edi yakosem edi atudwa mejina wafidie so a na mefua so ebiom Chairman General eyade a aban no eye na adwene se ye nyina ye bebọ mpaye edi ata ye nuanom a ebusua na omahwere omo ebusuafo no se otwedi ampo na nkasa ebechichi omore na omo frimi so no nyame edi omo besi bebe pa ne mumu ya omo a omo ewo ayarisabia sisi omo ji ayarehwe no aban no edi atudwa se ehu kabi abeba no aban no afa entino yenhye ne nso na yensan efa empaibo eta omachi se omo so omo ehu ebeto omo entem na omo akotua omo dwuma eso Road Safety Commission eyampa road accidents started eba ewo kuri mu no ache ni senti no aban ba yeti interministerial committee se omunye nhwehwemu omaye nhwehwemu no ensem ne bibebre wo ho a yetu hwana mon kakakakra ni aka no a ewo police council for ensem no omampanyin esan dia tudwa se omusu omu enkenya omu na omu sorry waka na kakra na aka a yebeye no aye di bebre sa ade na edi nyina enya ye bebre na se na se be ye free hokra no police council fonso no omun sorry waka na kakra na aka no na omaye Chairman General onim se adwinche na ba se National Road Safety Commission ahondi ayedi ma womo se omo ye dwuma no che se aka kakra entinu wo se ye ntintimu sa ekuo no nhihye ya omude ye dwuma no ye ntintimu na ye nsan ma wo mo ahonde fufuro bi e de aka ne omowo edada no ho ye gidi pa se ebetumi aboa ni sente no impanyifo sinkonwa cabinet impanyifo sinkonwa no aban no amapine se National Road Safety Commission minua PSA pacho na fa openetwe na odu bia na mabɔ hunde ro se National Road Safety Commission no aban no amapine ya jipine se ewo se yesisa no na yensan ma wo mu tumi fufuro bi yema mu ahonde fufuro bu bi yensan hye omu kutupan na omu endi adwuma na wo se omu di enti no sisi amini wuka se National Road Safety Commission adwumadie ekoso a ebedani abeye National Road Safety Authority ekyerɛ sɛ ɔmo wɔ ahonden soronko ahonden foforo bi na ɔmo maybe atwam na ɔmo ni bi ebetumi aboa na ɔmo di ɔmo adwuma no cabinet awie na adwuma sector ministry enso atua so a ɔmo yɛ the necessary stakeholder consultations yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ enkyɛ yɛde bɛkɔ akɔdan ɛmahwɛ bedwafo na yɛagye atomu ya abɛyɛ mmra na etumi ni ahonden a ɔmo betumi anya na ɔmo de prevent the carnage on our roads no na satumi no na ɔmanya ebio mu no so no it was identified say advocacy support anase sika yɛde ma National Road Safety say commission for so ɔmo mfa di adwuma no impempi na abanyaba akɔ sika na yɛde ma wɔn no sika no enhyɛ da nkɔ anim nti ɔmo adwuma no na enhyɛ da nkɔ anim bebree enti no ɔmo edi budget request edi ma aban no ɛsɛ ɔmo behia sikapudu obi edi ayɛ adwuma enya dia ɔmampanyin ewusa ne ti kura request ne ba yɛ pɛ ɛna ɔgye tu mu a saa support ne nyina yɛnyi sɛ teku kura anase sempua kura emfrimu nea ɔmo ebebisa ne nyina aban no ɛma wɔn ne nyina yɛnyi sempua kura emfrimu na yɛyi teku efrimu ne sɛnti no yɛnyante yɛsɛ ɔmo advocacy no akɔnim papaapa ɛna ebiom so no ɔmakra akandeɛ bebree sɛ speed guns ɛne akandeɛ na MTTD4 titu ɛde yɛ adwuma no ɔmakra sa akandeɛ ne bebree yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ busumi a yɛwɔ mu yi ɛbɛba ne wieyɛ no na MTTD4 no ɛnsa ɛbɛka sa akandeɛ ne nyinaa enti no adwuma ne deɛ bebree na ɛkɔ so ebiom ya commission inquiry emu abɛda di sɛ nneɛma ne bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛho bɛhia sɛ na nka yɛnyɛ no bebree na ɛho atɔkyima kakra hwɛ sɛ road markings kora ɛkwan ne bebree wɔ hɔ road markings kora no apepa afiri so bebree wɔ hɔ a street lights asɛe traffic light ne bi kora no asɛe enti no agencies a yɛ related to adeɛ ne nyinaa yɛka ɔmo bɔ ɔmo yɛyere wɔn sɛ ɔmo nkɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu na ɔmo yɛ adwuma no ɔmo de request another request 1 billion Ghana cedis ɛsan ba sɛ enu ɛnanka ɔmo nsa ka relevant agencies na adwuma kuokuo a ɔmo so ɛboa no ɔmo so ɛbɛtumi ayɛ adwuma na saa nneɛma na asɛesɛe ɛne road markings na apepa afiri so no na yɛtumi ayɛ chamagena road markings no nhyehyɛmu ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛnya de a openti na week baako anasɛ afi baako kora ɛwɔ sɛ ɛtumi ɛpepa afiri kwan no so
enti yɛn authority anima we nyina bɛsɔrɔ
dabi authority ne deɛ no deɛ ɛyɛ enforcement powers ya yɛde ma wɔn mu ɛnu no ɛna ɛbɛyɛ we na road markings no ɛnyɛ commission no per se there are diverse agencies a wɔn yɛ adwuma in that industry feeder roads for
6.5 million wɔn de ayɛ den
pastor saying
6.5 million wɔn de ayɛ den
wɔn de bi ɛyɛ advocacy
wɔn
ɛwɔ radio ni TV so wɔn ɛkɔ yɛfrɛ ne sɛn stakeholder engagement wɔn tumi call lorry parks ɛne adriver fo no ɛkɔ di nkita ho
no maybe so because we mean share that thing one here
enu bi so na wɔn de akra akandeɛ na meka no nkɔfo bebree so ade ho adanseɛ sɛ sisi a yɛkasa yi deɛ road safety advocacy no akɔ anim kakra kyɛn maybe atwa mu ebia na ɛkwan kakra bi ɛda ho ɛwɔ yɛn nim but obi biara a ɔbɛka no kran so ɛbɛgye ato mu sɛ afei deɛ advocacy no ebi akɔ anim kakra ɛna ɔmo di ebi so akra akandeɛ authority ne deɛ ehia sɛ ɔmo bɛnya etumi bi a ɔmo bɛ ɛyɛ adwuma ɛne bi na nea na meka ɛfa road markings no ɛne sɛ road markings no ebi no mu ɔmo ayi afiri hɔ no anasɛ ɔmo apipa afiri hɔ no akyɛ pɛɛ yie na edikanfo no ɛnya hwɛhan kakra ɛwɔ ho but aban deɛ yɛsan ɛma epineɛ sɛ saa 1 billion Ghana cedis no baabi a aban bɛkɔ akɔpɛ sika saa 1 billion na yɛde ama ekuokuo adwuma kuokuo a wɔn de adwuma ɛwɔ saa identified lapses and I say holes gaps na e was say feeling no sa 1 billion no aban no ama opinion say sa 1 billion no e ya de a ye de be mana ye de say dwuma no enti no kakra nka ye betumi aka afa sa accident any near National Road Safety Commission for any abiding nyina aka omuhubo mu ayeye to prevent road accidents and the carnages no enu ho asem so kakra anka futu kwan so ye de betudwa eni say it is clear say indiscipline so ya de bia edi ye nyina anya say we a driver especially commercial driver ye kwako ka ehyen no na ye di kakra ekaya no ansana ya de a edi ye nyina anya ebiom obeye overtaking na wontumi hu wanimu a nhihye ne say enye overtaking no for instance o curve bi mu anase o climb bipo bi anase car kese bi ewo wanimu a wontumi enhwe wanim beyond a certain distance ya efutu ne say don't attempt to overtake ye nyina ye nhye ne so na sa nhihye anase mran kitinkiti no yen fan enhye yedwuma mu ebiom etitu ya ye kan long distance o ya ye call long distance driving no menua obra wo se wotumi ji wa humi kakra but adena kwakọ ye se ye kan hye na ye nya test ya nachi ye kono na nka ansa na unless ye du baby ye kono unjina kra 5 minutes nipa inye machine kra to me bre nipa de obre wo obia ho enti no o kan hye na wo kọ baby ton o du baby a obetumi agina 30 15 20 minutes na mo tete one nanti kakra se mpo ehun be hia se obe catch passengers no kwa se wani kuna obe se onya be 30 minutes 45 minutes 1 hour
enti wenya yeduma Road Safety Commission for ye
was say when nyina advocacy a Road Safety Commission for ye na so mo be ye authority a enu kura ne de omo be hye mu kina mo kura ebia omo betumi enforce some of these things even more.
Let me read a few messages. I'll come back to you and then we'll wrap up. Please ask any PACA to take the argument higher by giving us value for money audit. He should tell us how much of those monies they borrowed against what they paid for the project. He continues to enumerate Patterson in Tamale. And then this one says, tell the government not to follow everything said by the opposition. The opposition said the Eurobond sales was flawed, hence the unwarranted celebration. Kofi Edu in Adenta. Chairman General, I think what government should be doing is telling us what the 3 billion bond will add to the Ghanaian economy and also tell us the benefits the bond will bring to the ordinary person. Government should not make Ghanaians feel that the change hasn't brought any change. The sirens on the V8, O'Neill and Ponsam in Amsterdam. To reduce road accidents, we need to enforce, not enact laws. Amadou Al-Hassan, Prague, Czech Republic. Enforcement, not enactment. It seems like we are very interested in enactment. More laws, more laws, more laws. His Excellency the President Akufo-Addo, through executive approval on April 16, 2018, granted an we read this one already, but maybe you didn't hear. But anyway, 16th April, the President granted immediate implementation of an action plan targeted at curbing road accidents. We asked the question earlier, what has happened? Thank you very much, Kokumali Nanegbe, for reminding us again. Tell any PAC that the listeners of Kokrokoo are disappointed. He didn't blame President Akufo-Addo for the recent accidents. Moving on beyond that, I think there must be strict enforcement and compliance of our road safety regulations. Don Pino sends that one. Pius Twaso.
No chawaja me dance na me free hono na nka membra sa asesemu a esi finance ministry chama no kre nyamienim miminyo bia se bibisa ekoso a se ye kwakoye celebration se yasko hat-trick bi na se yampa me Pius me fuaso sa de no uye na enya ye betumi akache ye hu se we die na anka enya ni kwanso enti minyo bia anka mefuaso se sanetia enya dia mefuaso but obi biara obeka ne se celebration ena ye se ya score hat-trick enini die nya no kreda na se ye be ye celebration se time bia ye be achieve success bi na se ye be ye party na saa na aban ni yesu ne ye ban ti a ende se na anka da bi anka ye wo party e wo ye mai mu
nti na si na ye dia
ade a on a daily basis ade bi nsi da e ya de papa etu ye man nyina mpon e di ye kwanim e na ye adenti na ye nye party chairman general free SHS ya ye enunu ye far reaching internationally obi biara CNN BBC Al Jazeera obiaji atumu se we die ya dia ehun be hia se ebeye what is say obi se wa ye hu party da
enti
health insurance ya egu kojo to aya san hyemuke na obi aye hu party enti enye aban no yesu na ye ban no plenty for food and jobs ya aba enne
enti ne CNN eye ananye
pacho say
ne CNN eye ananye
enti na me church mu se mi minister kojo ponkruma esuma me ama me ankasa enyeso bio me ankasa me ko finance ministry ho ekobi say mu se de na esi wo mu say wo mu internal memo na wo hwe internal memo na ewo signboard no sukra etrepefe say omu be ye staff deba like they always do staff deba me ministry of information ye taye it is an opportunity to review ejuma ye no ewo ho na sinto kakra bi ba na ya pointing to yehu na ye ta e de say yehu enkran na ye de ya kana ejuma na ewo ho no me ye sure say
flyer
pato na me say sa flyer no enye ministry of finance flyer say eye osefo bi na ye fe mu minim say overzealous staff bi so na ye ya me minim but the official position is the official position entinu enya dia because the official position is pasted on the internal memo ye dia egu ministry of finance for signboard so it say staff there ba mo ye ne da bia the only difference chairman general and he say this particular one no nam say kasa no omampenya kasa so edi na no atomu obi biara wo chairman general say wo kan da bia say yan kasa no eduane eni esebio insane juice ni enyama ye no krom ha no yen hyase say yan kasa no ye promote na ye use ye de no and the leadership of the ministry and minister na down no chief directors any directors no eye o madwene say afeyi quarter yi staff de ba no mo ye dia say omo be kwa kope insebia ya import free baby say be ye fruit juice bi anase bibi omo nye ne sa na emum yen Ghana ye sobolo ya eni yen asana ya eni sa made in Ghana drinks no eno omo be yusu and I say ba eduanu no mu nso a ya ye incline kenke ya eni yen waache ya na ye omo di be ye no enu ne ma ade no abeye surunku enu ne ma ade no ebeye a little different otherwise enya dia anything new but say ampa say ye party say ye di celebrate bibi say you so kra no munum ne ho a me anka make say tia say ampa pa say ye celebration anka make say tia but celebration
Chris says the lawlessness in this country is just too much. A driver killed a school pupil last 2 weeks while driving on the shoulder of the road. Enforcement of our road laws is what we need, not more laws. I hope this talk will not be a 9-day wonder as usual. And then this one says, Chairman General, any motorcyclist who runs the red light and is caught should be handcuffed to a lamppost overnight and be handed a cutlass to weed for at least 3 hours or a broom to sweep 5 kilometers before he's released. Such foolishness. Kokrokoo from Lashibi. What is true? You say it's true.
Say yampa say na enye party. Internal na menu ni MPSA and no onjindi and na me church entinu celebration me see celebration last one no mo so na dia na mo celebrity menu credit ba ko pe
na mo say ma hit hat trick
metia na o kasa me o kasa na metia na o kasa ni betimi akoya ma akwanya say o betimi akọ
o metwe no
entinu and credit ba ko pe media asemu a me bra panyin na oti ha na o kan no na no fori I think say home mumu nanka asem no ni meet no wo sa 3 billion no ye de na chairman general me nua panyin NPSA article no ko kai or bon hu there on take it time no kind article no. Now article no, it is very indicting of the NDC. Pacho, let me say headline no pen or kind the article in the 4th paragraph. I can say external debt. Answer na mumu babedi adie no. Na 16.9% of GDP. Here paragraph 4. Ko hono hwe wo de wo kan headline statistics. I'm saying that read the article.
It's about you.
It's
about one bank.
You into you can 4 paragraph. It tells you say munu mobe 2 external debt. Na 16.9% of GDP. External debt to go. Mu kono na over 42% from 16% to. And now wo the external ni internal ni nyina ebomu. We inherited a debt to GDP of over 73%.
And now figure ben okay.
Oh na
and figure ben. A tier for person would 2 billion, 3 billion. Can
na una percentage. Any person who can number again no. I was say unyanti asese say you can't debt and our ability to pay. Say ube bobosia na wetua. Na ehia no your ability to pay. Potoka samuno your friend no debt to GDP ratio. Because say you
the desktop
say mini wu
mobile desktop na
say mini wu yeti hei nam say wo sika chairment no say me mako bobosia 100 Ghana na wo sika chairment wo so wako bobosia 100 Ghana yenye pe because wo sika ntino your capacity to pay the debt no higher than me even though we have borrowed the same amount ntino
give us the debt stock.
You are not listening to me. I'm telling you that it is not the debt stock that matters. No. What matters is the debt to the GDP ratio. GDP no and the year wa holding say a car me di metumi etia. Sanetie oni mo ana no bisemu. Enti tubu. Enti yen bae no. Nam say yen ko bobosia e de abetwa yanum high life enti no. Enti na
oni mo re bi e friend Adekoka.
Bisa wo say sa 4 billion
na Adekoka. Oni no.
NDC for regional minimum.
Chairman General, good morning. I'm far away listening to that young minister, and his opening remarks would have been enough. What he's saying, tell him the Marines will not even listen. Whether it's Ghana or not, it was a celebration of mediocrity and in bad taste. Right. No rationalization whatsoever. Tell him for me.
Chairman General, even in the face of evidence, you can't onunu. Okay.
It was needless.
I'm saying to you that if it was a celebration,
it will rationalize this idea
but the
information. But that is what the communication.
But I'm saying, I'm the information minister. And I
make who deputy information minister say information before the end.
Information about who
Opa.
And me information official information
flyer.
And that time catch us say flyer no kwano ye hu or ye flyer no.
When you say it was important.
Flyer no over exuberance obi na energy. But Chamanjana, I don't know. Yedi flyer no yejuma yenfa internal memo no yejuma.
Because flyer in the bar first.
But I'm saying no internal memo no the bar first. But internal memo no amba WhatsApp platforms so nteno yenfa no yejuma. And I made the bro say na insise no staff the bank Minister of Information. Ye there we animu a within 2 weeks ye ba be staff the bank.
Most made it
I even suggest to the minister say just like finance fund so no say yen there say ya holding of femu kakra say ya nya dokunu no kura anka sobolo kura de enya de anka yen kokoto coke ni malt bi yen try na at least sobolo bi de yen check na fund there
coke ye Ghana malt ye Ghana. Just in case you don't know.
Okay.
Kwame, sometimes we just have to let sleeping dogs lie. The explanation as to eat and drink Ghana is ridiculous. The party or celebration, if held in the private sector, would have been acceptable. It's only because it's the government that we have this noise. Hopefully, the other sectors or ministries will learn not to go celebrating successes with taxpayers' money in the future. Thank you, Louisa. I'm so on your side.
Why is it difficult, sir? Say, why doing HRL BB? na nipa na asem ne fa no ho ebe ma nchichiremu a udia why you won say tintintintinti wu bebia wu
because nchichiremu na pious oma no untia say one a ministry of finance, not ministry of pious hajide.
Absolutely.
Two, a working hours. Three, information they can buy and say, "Omuko celebrating hat trick." No, but information. Oman kaso omuko staff deba. Four, deba na osho omuye besi ne Monday. Yente bibi e free deba na se bae. Pictures ye hu ye aye edidie any enije. Yante say yama ebia state speech. Statement.
Speech.
That's
the point because
so then finally, for somebody who works in communication, then I'm telling you that your communication is poor.
Well, because
it is poor for pre the event and post the event.
I can accept
because
that.
If as communication person, you know, said this is the sentiment out there, and during a and after Monday morning, Moon minister speech or kind of Moon ni voice, Moon ni video. All we see is pictures of eating. And I'll get
I can concede management of communication around this whole debano problematic. I can concede that. But nukwe woman say na enye celebration. Baby a sin tonu ba ye no communication management no eno yagye atomu. And going forward no correction be a ye with regards to managing the information there yagye atomu. Wo ye champion, wo ye champion. And to wo church mu a yetumi sua free wo.
But anya me kwa na minim mo bebre wo ha munim se me.
But nukwe ne say na enye celebration of hat.
O say I am Ministry of Finance and your Modeba, right?
Sanity.
Onim say official release if Ministry of Finance was buying. HS refreshments no Minister Nitriaka.
Yes.
How do you marry the two?
But the minister in car say this time no opese omunye your friend is saying made in Ghana.
Do you know? Communication about
for instance, Minister Nankasa Edini Butum Sika Edi Atobi B Edi Si Hose the best
don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, Chama, anti-chromo aye we ni
Scapan what did he say?
Oh, abemo o tumi na so now tell you
Scapan what did he say?
Don't do it.
Ajanya ocheno.
Scapan what do pass once
nipa wa abemo o tumi nya doye bi.
Enti mo nim say mo fra ko school work shift. Mo fra ti abontin.
Say ye pia abontina ye cha we na adoye na enti mo wa abemo tumi nya doye.
Don't you realize? Don't you realize that don't you get it? Don't you realize that there are perceptions and those perceptions are stronger?
Party to celebrate the Africa. I am saying to you on authority officially say yes, communication against it may have been problematic, but Chamajana, take it from me, it was just over exuberance. Say Ubia Koyeni poster on the part of the person who designed that poster on social media.
Do you realize? Say Enka Echo as a normal staff deba
without that poster. No, without that.
But you didn't Echo as a normal staff deba. Without the refreshments, all this wouldn't have happened. Do you acknowledge that?
I acknowledge that.
Fantastic. That's one. Two, you can't say if we had clearly stated nearby in case you are post and cram out, you acknowledge that.
No, but it was clearly stated.
Three, Tamwa didn't start here. And a Ministry of Finance be social media. After that, me official release of baby, I saw it on social media. Say, Deba, now minister they decided say other foot bill.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Yes.
But do you realize you are in power?
We realize.
Do you realize you're in government?
We realize.
Do you realize expectations of you are high?
Yes.
Do you realize that perceptions are stronger than reality? Do you realize that?
Well,
do you realize that Pius Hajide, over power no, Ebia was dying 2, or Land Cruiser 5, but you were Pius Hajide. Over a Bemwa, Usi Boys Quarters, Auto, Toyota, Camry repair, I have buying Sikana Kovakas Wafa. Do you people get it? Or you don't?
And they say, you found this idea and the NDC for propaganda. And now, this are serious matters. I have taken it in good faith. And only say next time, communication about these things must be managed more properly. I agree with you. But honestly, and then he say, a year in Shishaya ministry no aye omu eyanu brani it say staff deba omu di bo omu ejuma yefo no omu bo omu abaso omu tumi mobilizing omu mo eyade a omu ye ne da bia NDC forward ho na omu ye staff deba MPP so aba ye staff deba kakra eye different e wo mu ni say minister no decide say onu edi ni bottom sika e sponsor Ghana eduane me dem full kra say eyade a wo say ye nyina kra asue bibi free mu say ye nyina ye be promote sa consumption of local foods that day no kenke na ye toye no eye Ghana ni na ya pesika hye ni bottom sa wache na ye toye no eye Ghana ni na ya pesika hye ni bottom sa sobolo na ye toye no eye Ghana ni na ye pesika etu ni bottom enti no I think that we should encourage these ones. We should encourage these ones. Me say enye celebration na se wo de wo so dia eye wasem but Ghana for do na I am convinced say omobeti ni ayepa a che na se chamagina me da se
Pius Hajide Deputy Information Minister, James Kwabna Bonfe Acting General Secretary of the CPP, Nano Furiusu Director of Operations PPP, James Mr. James Kamemani James Bernard PSC Eka NDC communication team. Then I'm gonna say no.
Deba, boy be peso Jimmy.
So I'm gonna say I'm here Deba.
Boy be peso Jimmy. Baby no tata me. Deba, boy be peso Jimmy. If I baby no tata me. Why am I feed me home?
And happy birthday to you, Archie of MPS. I know you're listening to us, Archie of MPS. Enjoy your birthday. Great wishes coming your way.